doing in Dubai? I'm alive. Still alive. Still alive. Still kind of alive. Yeah. Very live. Very alive. Very, very live. Very, very still alive. Cheers. Realising things. The official beverage of No Pictures of a Bird. You're watching No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. Or have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? I Nick did. When you let your guard down for that split second. Can I do it again? That's what I used to do. Steal things. Steal things, yeah. Donations. Yeah, thanks, Darren. I proactively donated them. That's more accurate. Fuck yeah. Who's having fun out there? Asus. Andromeda. No. Who else? Yakuza? You guys having fun? AGO and ASD, to their credit, actually went, fuck. Alright. No. Okay. When Tara Bennett sent literal sharks to surf, it's like, we can go for a paddle. We can paddle kayaks, because they heard that I paddled a kayak. It's like, well, we can paddle kayaks. And then they tried to paddle a kayak on the ocean. And Tara Bennett sent literal great white sharks to circle. Google it. Yeah. Oh, we'll do it right now, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, it should come up. White shark. Circles. Kayak. Yes. Yeah, that's it. Maybe this probably didn't. Yeah, it's fair. This didn't make international. But no, that's it. That's it. So this is Tara. This happened twice. This happened on two separate occasions. That was Tara saying like, "No, that's not an accident, cunts." Like that's that was legit. Just to show, yeah, she did it twice. Just to show it's like, nah. Once is a fuck.
Well, imagine being in a tiny kayak when a 5-meter great white shark, starts circling, coming so close, nudges your boat a little bit.
Oh, no thanks. That's what happened to a group of kayakers off the WA coast. And our next guest, Richard Laley, it's just the second encounter he's had in days.
What?
Richard joins us now live from Perth.
Hey, Richard.
Richard, I mean, are you either dangling a carcass off the bottom of your kayak?
This guy's ASIO, he's former ASIO.
Is this just a case of really
this is him realizing he's fucking out of his depth.
Well, I did wonder whether I was towing a string of sausages behind my my kayak, but I can assure you that was not the case.
I can assure you.
This is just amazing. I've been kayaking off the WA coast here in Perth for over 10 years, and
so that's 10 years.
Mine
10 years.
In the Sea Kayak Club have been paddling for longer than that, and we've never experienced anything like this before. And for it to happen twice in 4 days. Just incredible, just unheard of.
What was it like for you, obviously twice in just as many days, but for you to sit there while this great white was circling, were you scared? I mean, you seem so calm.
He probably should have been. He was scared. He was scared. He was like, fuck.
Well, yeah, we were.
Yeah. There you go. No, smart. Smart to be scared, really, honestly. Well, that's the perfect segue to the intro. Tara Bennett did that. Tara Bennett joining me, as always, represented here by this candle. Tara Bennett. Official Tara Bennett of No Pictures of a Bird. Tara Bennett, when you want a shark circling your kayak and making you shit your pants, and giving you a nice warm cup of realizing things. Tara Bennett, official Tara Bennett of No Pictures of a Bird, and also Kitty Callahan, wherever she goes. She goes. Wherever I go, she goes. Wherever she goes, I go. You get it. The three of us. We're always together. All three of us. Get to Callahan. You can't hand him out Grant Callahan. She's insistent. No, that's Nick. You have to say that every time. It's like a brand promise now. It's like she's on the brand team, bitch. Or you brand team bitches. Yeah, nah, Kitty Callahan is brand team. She's coming to take over your fucking brand team. Alright? Or you brand bitches. Or you brand Nazis. Yeah, Kitty Callahan is head brand bitch now. Canahan and Grant Callahan. Tara Bennett and Mr. Tapscott. Kitty Callahan and Mr. Tapscott always together. You're watching the Pictures of the Banter podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. Got a massive fucking episode today. Massive in the booth. Sylvia Jeffries, my producer. Saw you on TV today, SJ. I also saw Isabella. That was cool. Can I call you SJ? She's like, yeah, sure can. Man with a magic man bun. Saw you in the booth today, SJ. Hope you're not doing too confident about Cane Tone's chances this year. Cockroaches are looking pretty good, right, Roz? Roz, loveliest executive producer with the British accent, the Roz. Cockroaches this year, Mr. Tapscott, they're looking great. Who's in? Who's out? Tommy Turbo. Who are those brothers? Yeah, Tommy Turbo, Trebojevic. Yeah, the Trebojevic brothers. Yeah. Cooper Cronk. How's he looking? Oh, he's looking good for selection. Mr. Tapscott, says Rossi. Banter. Can you get better banter than that? I don't think so. Aldous Harding provided the theme music. I love her deeply. She is my favorite one. Aside from the other favorite one, who I'm going to introduce, we're going to go deep. In a creepy way, she says, in the creepiest way. You must put a creepy accent on this, Mr. Tapscott, when you introduce me today. She's the best one. She is. She is my favorite one. I love her deeply. I do. She's a fucking legend. Yeah. Yeah. Now she's like, ooh, do me. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah. She's cool. Yeah. I like her. I love her. I love her deeply. I love her a lot. Huge reveals. Huge news for all you fucking fans of universe stuff, I guess. Yeah. How we doing out there? Let's do a vibe check. So, because I used to do this when I was Action Tapscott, when I was on the street, and I was like, okay, this is how we're tracking percentage-wise worldwide. So, yesterday I revealed that Goddess Ishtar, aka Sarah from the Roosevelt, is Ataturk, and basically responsible for the nation of Turkey. And Turkey just went like, yeah! And she's also the Persian god king Xerxes, and all of Iran just went, yeah! And she's still down. She's still fucking like, yeah, fucking love. Yeah, she's like, yeah, Ayatollah rules. And all of Iran like, yeah! Middle East now, yeah, hit the roof. Yeah, they're all like, fucking, yes. 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 Yeah. So, yeah. Around the world. Yeah, so, okay. So, Turkey before that announcement, they were about 85%. And it wasn't so much that they don't really have the Nazi problem. It was just more like, oh, who gives a shit, basically. It's just fair enough. Like, fair enough. Like, which I'm happy with that. I don't care. I don't care if it's 1%. I don't care if no one knows anything. I don't care if anyone gives a shit at all. As long as there's no fucking Nazis, no murders, no slaves. Don't enslave the Jews or anyone. No murder. No pictures of a person. So it's like, I don't give a fuck if your nation is 5% and 95% like Nick-Tapscott, he is a crackpot. What the fuck are you doing? That guy, what a retard. As long as you're not murdering, that's fine. But, a certain percentage of koalas, Australia's koalas, were torched, incinerated in a single incident. And it's like, oh, that's, no. No, sorry. No. So, before that, Turkey were about, what did I say? Yeah, about 85%. 85% on board for Mr. Tapscott. Oh, cool. That's a thing. So he's cool. Because we got all, like, because obviously as an Australian, didn't we fight? Like, you tried to invade us, Australia. It's retarded. Australia invading Turkey. Who thought that was a good idea? We did at the time. Anyway. So they were like, oh, yeah. So they're like, fucking Aussie. And then I went like, Gallipoli was a bad idea. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then that sort of like, so they're at 40%, and then they went up to like 80%. Yeah, it's about 80%. And then it kind of crept up like the action type. So I was like, fuck you, murderer. And they're kind of like, oh, Nazis, fuck. Did what everyone else did. It's like, wait, COVID? How many murders? Fuck. Fuck. And then that kind of pushed people up. It was like, because a lot of people just went like, well, I'm still alive. So, yeah. So that pushed it up to about 85. And then yesterday's announcement has like smashed it straight through the roof. So that's credit to you, Sarah, because they were like, wait, what? Cool. Ishtar / Xerxes / fucking Ataturk. Fucking sick. Yes, that's awesome. The UK, they had a really bad Nazi problem. Really bad. And they've always, like, that's not a new problem at all. And now King Charles is asking me, saying, please address this, Mr. Tapscott, because that's not new at all. That's not new. It's like all those, because, like, his family, you know, what was it? Like, before you changed your name to Windsor Mountbatten, it was like Boz Lion or something like that. Yeah. Because it was like the three, it was like they're all related. Yeah. The Tsar of Russia and the Kaiser and the King of England, First World War, they were cousins. They're all related to each other. It's all Germans. They're all Germanic. Yeah. And so, like, yeah, there's Nazism. There's always been Nazism in the UK. It's like that. The aristocracy. The aristocrats are very, like, potentially extreme. Like, not all of them, obviously. But, so I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, immediately march to an aristocrat's house and burn it down. No, don't do that. Ooh, don't do that. Maybe like an aristocrat poker machine. No, don't do that either. Yeah, so because that's a conflict that's been raging in the UK, because obviously the UK is like just like the nations of the United Kingdom have been warring with each other for thousands of years. And so like a lot of that has been from that. Like they had Romans in there and all that stuff. So like Ireland, obviously, like throughout the St. Patrick killed the snakes. That's a reference to Mr. Tapscott and pagans and stuff. And that's not cool. That's not cool. Yeah, pagans, and that's a reference to Rebecca Pistilli with snakes. Mr. Tapscott and Rebecca Pistilli with snakes, and they drove the snakes out of Ireland. And also a lot of edits in the Bible, like where I've addressed this before, where it says like, and I've published them, I've republished them as well, where it says it's like treat him like a pagan or a tax collector. That's like a sneaky little Nazi edit where they've come back through the Bible and go, are we sure what he means here when he says enemy? He actually means Satan or pagans. Yeah. So a lot of instances where it says pagans in the Bible, that's actually like a sneaky Nazi edit to say like fight pagans, which is like fight spiritual people. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, fuck that, right? Yeah. And by fight, they mean just round them up and kill them, murder them, or enslave them. Yeah. Yeah. So and like obviously like Catholics and Church of England, that was like a massive conflict for ages, like which the goddess Nike helped win. So there's still a lot of that. There's still a lot of historical like tensions there between like Catholics and like potential Nazism, you know, anti-Semitism and Nazism and King Edward. Am I getting the names right? Like, yeah, it was King Edward abdicated the throne, so that was a Nazi thing. So that was an American Nazi came in and torpedoed him, like got in. It's a crow. Yeah, it's a very vocal crow outside. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Yeah, that was a very. Yeah, so that was a Nazi. That was like Ford Motor Company grade Nazi from the United States, came in and tried to like deconstruct the British throne by getting there and go like, oh, who cares about being a king? That's stupid. That's a stupid job. Who gives a shit, really? Nothing matters. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Just party. Just get wasted and abdicate the throne. And who gives a shit? It's just like abdicating the throne. It's whatever. And yeah, so he did. Yeah, she tricked him into... Well, it was him. Like, he did it. He's an idiot. But if he didn't do it, King Charles wouldn't be king now. And King Charles is really cool. So, bittersweet, I guess. Your Majesty, King Charles, he's like, it's one of those things. Just one of those things. Limp Bizkit had just one of those days. Is that what you're referring to? Is that a Limp Bizkit reference? Your Majesty, King Charles III? He's like, it is. Yeah. He's partial to the band Korn, myself, he says. But, no, yeah, Limp Bizkit. Sure. He was there. Yeah, he's like, his son is my age. Like, William's my age. He's like, I know, I was there. Yeah. I know all about the Street Fighters and the Nintendons and the Limp Bizkits and the Corns. He knows all about them. Yeah. 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 So yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Yeah. He's like, and he just said, had it like, I'll drink you under the table, Sonny. Sonny Jim. I'm sure, well, we'll see about that. But no, I know British royals built to drink. Yeah. So anyway, the point was, yeah, like, so they were on like UK, and it was total dog shit when King Charles took the throne. Total dog shit. And I sort of touched on that the other day as well. And so yeah, they're only kind of like 60%. It was like 60% was sort of like down for the agenda, and then it kind of crept up, and like more and more people like woke up. Oh fuck, COVID, fuck that, man. All those lockdowns and all the deaths and the excess deaths and shit. Has anyone Googled excess deaths? We won't do it right now, but I'll share it right next. But yeah, like go YouTube excess deaths. Dog shit. Yeah, dog shit. But then, and so it was kind of creeping up because obviously King Charles was behind it. Queen Camilla was fucking absolutely smashing it, and everyone's behind Queen Camilla as well. William and Kate, everyone loves them. Everyone loves them. Harry and Meghan were kind of like outliers, but they came back, and so all of these little things like went like were helping to raise the needle. And then the big one, and this is no secret, the revelation that Sylvia Jeffreys is actually like was an angel sent by Sylvia Jeffreys, and we're like, yeah. And so the UK just went like the meter broke basically, exploded, and now all the UK are like yes, which is great, really cool. And all the little things. So it's like, oh, okay, this guy isn't actually like, he's not gonna make everyone like, he's not gonna make everyone sing fucking prayers and all this bullshit. No, he's just like some guy. He says, please stop murdering each other. Please stop torching koalas. Is that cool? Can we do that? All right. And the dick joke, the Bill Burr's gay jokes helped as well. King Charles is now saying it's like, yeah, because it's the truth. You know, he's like, this guy speaks the truth. Bill Burry's gay. Yeah. Now that's a platform I can get behind. Right, Bill? No one had pointed out. It's like, Bill Burry's gay. That's a gay guy. And it was like, oh, fuck. Yeah. He's right. If he's right about that, I mean, what else is he right about? Just everything. Yeah, so that's cool. South Korea, they were pretty committed to their pictures of a bird, but now they're like, they're doing pretty well now. Japan are now like 99.9. Yeah, Japan are like, all right, nah, okay, Naruhito, he's cooked. Yeah, fuck that. Naruhito's cooked. Yakuza are cooked. Because on the ground, like J-Pol are like, because they sort of did what they did in Australia, which is like they had to keep their mouth shut for so long But now that like the prosecutions have started, like the pushback has started, they can be more vocal. It's like, you know how your friend disappeared? No, they didn't go for a holiday and not come back. No, they died. They were murdered. You realize that? Oh fuck! And people are like, oh shit. Yeah, and people are realizing exactly how bad the Yakuza actually are, and they're fucking horrible. Yeah, terrifying. Yeah, because it's almost like it's the American, like the USA has like almost like a, it's almost like a romantic fascination. It's like baseball, apple pie, the fucking La Cosa Nostra. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, it's not. It's not like it's not like that. Nah. Do you remember a time when you'd have to pay protection? You know, like Mafia would do no-show jobs, like New York in the 80s, and it's like, nah. Like Goodfellas is a cool, like The Sopranos is a cool TV show. Goodfellas is a cool movie, but no, you're not supposed to emulate. You're not supposed to think that's cool. That's not, because it's not cool. It's not cool. Yeah, fuck that, right? Yeah. So the United States, what are they? They were at about 50-50. They were at about 50-50. And now, now that we're getting all the wins, and because America is so divided, like some of those states could be nation, like California could be its own country easily. California could buy and sell Australia like 100 times over easily, you know? So we've got 51 states in there, or 50 states, whatever it is. So state by state basis, I guess. But yeah, it was about 50-50, and now black people are starting to figure out, okay, nah, it's all right. Yeah. Like, yeah, Mr. Tapscott isn't a douchebag after all. He was just pretending. Donald Trump's not a douchebag after all. He was just pretending too. There are a lot of douchebags. And he's actually here to take down Wall Street cunts, and everyone hates them after the GFC and stuff like that. It's like, oh, fuck that. Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. My life is actually going to improve for once, especially African Americans. So thank you very much. There's all of you, all of us. Yeah, everyone. Like, yeah, because like, yeah, that's not a like that's a like apathy is a problem that Australians would have. That's a problem. And African Americans don't have that problem. Like, they're not, no, fuck. If we've got an opportunity to fucking get some payback to push these cunts back, like, we're on board. Yeah. And so that's what's happening. Like, yeah, fuck yeah. Which is awesome. Which is awesome to see. So now the United States are what, like 90? Yeah, about 90%. Actually pushing like, no, now they're saying about 90. Yeah, about 95%. Yeah, so they had those like big like the No Kings protests. And it's like most of the people that turned up to that were actually, and Christians. Now Kitty Callahan is saying special shout out to the Christians, because it's the Christians. The Christians are getting behind it. And that's why she's like, yeah, you can call me Jesus Christ again. She's like, yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yeah. From Jesus Christ, Kitty Callahan. Yeah. Yeah, there was that No Kings protest. And it was like 10 million people. And like it turned out that, it was about 10 million, but 6 million were actually like pro Tapscott, and then I was like, show of force. Yeah. And just like the dog shit, like, the murder of Diane Keaton, that was like a massive one. That sent shockwaves, because it's like, it's just senseless. It's just like, it's like, wow, like, yeah, don't let the Diane Keatons take over, like the beloved 80-year-old Hollywood-led icons who have never done anything, like they just dress well and are cool and make nice movies and are fun at parties. Like, it's not it's like, but if you let Diane Keaton's go unchecked, what type of world would that be? It's like, exactly. What the fuck? You can't. Yeah, and Ace Frehley as well. Yeah, and so that there was a fair bit of apathy there before that, because there are a lot of celebrities and musos and stuff. So that's not my problem. I'm a rich guy. And then when that happened, a lot of rock and rollers went like, what? Yeah, like disco versus rock, fine, but no, what the fuck is this shit? You don't murder cool people for being cool. What the fuck? You know? Yeah. And then that as well, like that activated like a lot of that, like that, because what happened, like they were suppressing it. The same thing happened in Hollywood. Like there was a glory era of like high end, like rock stars used to be fucking rich, right? Like if you're a rock star, you were a fucking bazillionaire. Like Led Zeppelin had a fucking jumbo jet and shit. So did Iron Maiden. And now it's like it's harder and harder and harder to make a living as a muso. And a lot of that has to do with like technology and stuff. Yeah. And so like there were no, by murdering one of that previous generation's rock stars, like the 70s and 80s, the greatest hits of the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, not the 80s, 90s, and today. You know, by murdering one of that generation, all of those musos went, oh, fuck, weird targets. Yeah, so yes, you guys, yeah, they're coming for you specifically. Kiss, they're coming for you. Like, oh, shit. And so a lot of those guys are, oh, fuck, we got to push them back. Nah, you can't have that. You can't have that. You can't. And so that was a huge thing as well. And then High Author as well. Yeah, fucking Rebecca Pastilli. The big reveal. But yeah. Yeah, the big reveal that one of the Turbo Babes is actually Native American. And the coolest one. You know, and right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that was cool. What else have we got around the country, around the world? So South Korea now, like, yeah, they're at 99%, 99.99. Yeah, it's like we really are like fencing them in now. It's just that they're all kind of like all those corporate scumbags. They're hiding, like they've got their money, and so they're just they're just staying in their houses. They're staying in their compounds, in their fucking BMW dealerships or Mercedes-Benz dealerships. I'm just like, ooh, I'm not going outside. Which is the way it's supposed to be. The Nazis are supposed to be hiding from us, not the other way around. And that's how it was. Like even just in Victor Harbor, it was like people like staying inside because there was so many goons. There was so much dog shit on the street. Like if you went outside, you get harassed, like energy weapon attacks constantly, like nerds and like threats, and the traffic, like just driving across town was dangerous. Like you get like road rage, like people trying to run you off the road and shit like that. People trying to fight you, like fuck that, man. Fuck that. Yeah. And so now, yeah, it's like I think a lot of people are starting to see the results. So it's good. Like I saw a lot of, like I went up to Chatswood today, and that was one of the places that I used to like when I was like undercover, like pretending to be a douchebag, just pretending. Can't believe you bought it. I was certainly pretending. That was like, yeah. That was one of the places. That was one of the places I used to go to, like snatch liquor from and things like that. AFP is like, you can say that. That's fine. It was like, all right, cool. But what I was actually doing is like investigating, like there to like scope them out, basically, because it's dog shit. Like all the shopping centers, like they've got like riddled with pictures of a bird Nazis, basically. So I went back up there, and I saw a lot of long faces, and it's like, yeah. And it's like, yeah, Yakuza goons, fucking, not like avoiding eye contact. Oh, fast. Yeah, Yakuza goons and Drunkard goons. Yeah, even a couple of triads. Yeah, and local Chinese civilians just like walking around like confidently now. It's like, I don't have to worry about getting fucking murdered. I can do my grocery shopping. You know, I can just go to the shopping mall and do Christmas shopping without having to worry about being scoped out by a Nazi. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The deadly game of Christmas shopping. Think again, Chinese civilian. Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's still dog shit. There's still heaps of dog shit, but at least it's turned. It's the other way around now. So the dog shit goons are scared of us, which is the way it should be. Not the other way around. Yeah. Like I said, like that, just that on its own. Like I go around saying like, oh, I'm a cop. And people go, like, what the fuck? You're supposed to just that, like, because even if you're lying, like if Hollywood has taught me anything, Martin Scorsese, like if you went to Little Italy and went like, oh, hey, I'm an undercover police officer, and even if you were lying, that's immediately go like, well, I'm staying the fuck away from that guy, right? If you're at a party, like, yeah, if it was like the 60s and you went to like you went to a music festival and everyone started smoking weed around you, and you went, I'm an undercover cop, and even if you were just lying or talking shit, everyone would go, oh, fuck that, and throw their shit away and run. You know what I mean? But I went around saying it and was like, oh, you reckon you're a cop? I'll commit a million crimes in front of you. What the fuck? Just that. Just the fact that, like, shouldn't that terrify you? Should that make you less inclined to want to assault me in public, on camera? You know what I mean? Just that. Like, you're supposed to be fucking scared of the cops. You know? You're supposed to be fucking scared of the cops. Yeah. Now, like, I'm hearing a couple of African Americans saying it's like, yeah, like, if you went to the block and said that, like, if you went to not the block in Australia, you'd have to deal with Scott Cam, and he's a fucking Nazi. But yeah, like the block, like where Dave Chappelle's from. Yeah, saying like, you know, I'm an undercover cop. Yeah, it would just like the streets would just go whoosh. Yeah, and it's like no one would even, and especially if you're a white guy. If you're a white guy and a cop, everyone would stay the fuck away from you. Because even if you're not packing, it's like, yeah, if a white undercover cop, white plainclothes cop gets shot or hurt or attacked or anything like that, or even approached, they say no. Like, if you made eye contact with a white undercover police officer, a white plainclothes police officer, you'd do 10 years because I would stay the fuck away from that guy. Yeah, but in Australia, it's like, hello, I'm a murderer. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck is this shit, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How do you feel, African Americans? Are you feeling better? Like, yes, you are. Good. Fucking good. Is it like a notice? Like, are they less like? Is the violence subsiding? Things like, yes, big time. Oh, fucking thank Christ. Like, no, literally. Thanks, Kitty Callahan. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. Great. Yeah, across the board now. FBI saying like, yeah, across the board, violence is decreasing. Excess deaths have like pretty much stopped. Like, yeah, like, oh, what happened here? He's 35 and had a heart attack. It's not like overtly a murder, but it looks bad. Like those like gray area deaths have like pretty much stopped. And excess deaths in hospitals have pretty much stopped. Fantastic. That's good news, right? Yeah. Yeah, because fuck that. What did I see? Oh, news story in Australia. It's like two guys got murdered, like in Victoria, stabbed to death. It was like a father and son for no reason. Fuck that. One is too many. Yeah. Just one murder is too. That's too many murders. That's too many murders. No, it's not. That's not. Yeah. Anyway, we're turning around. Yeah, the tide is turning. So, fucking there you go. It's the power of YouTube, I guess. Jokes on the internet. Dick jokes on the internet. There you go. Just goes to show. I wonder why. I wonder why they're trying to clamp down on that. I wonder why they're trying to clamp down on dick jokes on the internet. Make it harder and harder to fucking access the internet. Anyway. So we're talking to my favorite Turbo Babe today. But Roz is going like, well, do you want to just do some questions, man? Because we can do that. Yeah, okay, cool. That's pretty easy, right? He's like, yeah. All right, shoot. Hit me with your questions. Am I going to turn my glasses sideways today? like this material. Also on the funniest one, the handsomest one. You know that story, never-ending story. I'm the dragon, and the hero, and the horse. And also the swamp, that's me. All of them. The cool ones. All the cool ones in Never Ending Story. That's me. Fucking hell. Yeah, they'll do more of that material. So, I was really that was kind of a high energy one. Like, you know, I don't know. Yeah. I need to mix it up. I can't make the whole, like, I don't think, yeah. yeah. I can't make videos like that all the time because like they're fucking, it's taxing. Like it is. It's tiring to do that shit. It's tiring to do that shit. And so I want to mix it up a bit and make sure that like we can have like a nice one and a hard one and a dark one. Like there's a true crime one. You know what I mean? There's a true crime one. Oh fuck you, Ladbrokes, you fucking dogs. Like that one. You know, there's ones like that, and then there's like nice ones where we just shoot the shit like a bit more relaxed. Today, because the Turbo Babe today she's a bit more relaxed. She's a bit more relaxed. Like Sarah from the Roosevelt, like because she's a fucking bad bitch. And like Aldous Harding, she's bad bitch as well. Like yeah. So this episode's gonna be, and like the Sylvia Jeffries episode was a bit more relaxed. You know what I mean? So this one's gonna be a bit more chill. You know, a bit more chilled out. Oh, we can talk about dog shit though. Yeah, we can talk about dog. Oh, we're supposed to be doing questions. Yeah. Am I gonna not shave my beard for charity? Yeah, that's right. All of this month of November, I'm gonna not shave my beard off for charity. Raise awareness for men's mental health. Okay, Carlos. What video games do I play? That's a great question. Yeah, I haven't played video games properly in so long, and I hate it. I really want to get an Xbox. But I used to love. I like to have like a suite of games because the problem was, and this is where the Nazi dog shit ties into it. So they came for everything. They took everything. They just infested everything. Like there are Nazis on there and stuff. Like Silicon Valley are all Nazis, and what they were doing, they're waiting for me to log in, and then once they know it's you, they'll come in and like they'll come into the game and fuck with you in the game. You know what I mean? Which is shit. But the ideal, like what I like to do, like I love to have a fighter, like Mortal Kombat 11. I fucking played the shit out of that game. I loved it so much. Like something that involves like reflexes. It's like action. You know what I mean? It's like like oh fuck. Like it's like 15 minutes of like fucking fast paced, like just button smashing. You know? Oh fuck. And then I like to have a shooter usually as well for the same kind of reason, like Battlefield or Call of Duty. Because they're good, because they're relaxing, you know, especially when you're doing like hard thinking work. I find it's really meditative to do something with your hands, you know, because it frees up your brain. That's why, like, you know, like it's the like advertising agencies and like movie studios and creative agencies. They've always got the tennis table there, or like the foosball table, and that's like the Silicon Valley, and that's like a thing because it helps your brain. Like, so if you concentrate really hard, you're like, oh man, this is hard. If you want to shake that feeling, like just doing something light and easy with your hands will help kind of like defrag that. And so that's why the video games are good. So if I was working on something hard at work, it's like, all right, I've been writing for an hour. I'll play video games for like 10 minutes. And then that'll kind of like defrag your brain a little bit. And then you come back to it. Yeah. So that was like, I love fighters. Yeah. For that reason. But then like, and I only do this if I had time. Like during the lockdown, like I got a bit nerdy because like I wouldn't have done it otherwise, but I actually played like MechWarrior 5. Like I had like a fucking joystick and shit. That was sick. But I only played that during lockdown because like otherwise it's too nerdy. Like I don't want to spend too much. I don't want to spend more time in front of a screen than I have to. Far Cry 5 was like a real. I love that game. I really enjoyed that. And what else? I do like to play Total War, but I find like I only play that if I've got a lot of time because you have to kind of concentrate, and it's almost like work. It feels like working in an office almost. So I only play that one if it's like if I've got like if it's pissing with rain and I've got like an entire day in front of a computer, like an entire day off, and I've got nothing to do. Then I played like Total War because that's really cool. I really like that game. And now today's very special Turbo Baby is jumping over there and going, I fucking love that game. I fucking love that game. Total War, that's sick. That's fucking best one. Best one. Yeah, she's cool. I like her. She's my favorite Turbo Baby. I love her deeply. Deeply. In a creepy way. Very creepy way. Creepiest way. Yeah, she's like, it's not enough. It has to be the creepiest. Mr. Tapscott, it has to be the creepiest. Fuck. Yeah. So yeah, I've like unfortunately, I really want to get an Xbox, but I've been running around doing dog shit, like being Action Tapscott and like being Action Tapscott and jail guy and stuff like that. So I haven't really had a chance to actually play some games. Like my PC is capable of playing games, but I just haven't gotten around to it because I shoot no pictures of a bird. When I do that, I like run around and walk around. I still do walking around stuff, but it's just like lighter. So what I'd really love to do, Father Christmas, if you're watching, is I'd love it. I'd love to get an Xbox and a telly. You know, that'd be cool. And then yeah, I'd probably get like Mortal Kombat 1 or something, and then try and find a half decent shooter. Like Call of Duty Warzone, that was pretty playable. I enjoyed that. I like it because you can put it down and pick it up again. You know what I mean? Whereas like Total War, like something like Skyrim, like you have to pay attention to it. And then it's like if you put it down and then you come back to it, you're like, oh, what the fuck? Where the fuck was I? Why? What is this? You know? You lose your place and then you're kind of screwed. So yeah. I like games like that. I like games that I can put down and then pick up again. So that's why fighters are good. Yeah, I like fighters for that reason. So you don't have to like follow a story necessarily. You just be like, oh, okay, cool. Bang, bang, bang. Put it down and then walk away. Yeah. Would I play Battlefield 6? I love Battlefield. It is kind of like a Nazi thing though, unfortunately. It's like a Nazi propaganda thing. They're like, yeah, isn't war cool? It's coming to a city near you very soon. But I'm now being told by my people, it's like, oh no, we've cleaned it out though, because they didn't realize that's what they were, and now they flip sides. Yeah, okay. Because Silicon Valley, dog shit, like dog shit Nazis, and so like a lot of game like in the tech scene and stuff like that. But now being told like, no, Battlefield, you can play that now. All right, cool. I like Battlefield. Yeah. Battlefield 3 blew my mind. I fucking love that game. Yeah, I played the shit out of that. It was fucking awesome. Yeah. Can I do a live judgment on you? Yes, I can do that. Old school classic. Yeah, we haven't done one of these in ages, actually. Like just a straight up civilian live judgment. Yeah, you're actually a lady. You're in your 30s. You have 2 kids. You're not in law. You're a teacher? Yeah, okay. Cool. Australian? No, you're in the United States. Okay. Let's go to the Mr. Tapscott minimum first, and that's 0 murders and 0 slaves. So you meet both those criteria, Adam. You were previously pictures of a bird, but that's kind of like through your church, right? Like this, yeah, okay. Because everyone around you was going like, "This is the way to go," and it's fair. Like, because everyone was like everyone. I was like that. Yeah, they're like you. Yeah, because I've explained this before, but it's like if like everyone, the media, all the CIA, the FBI, not so much the FBI, but the media, the CIA, the NSA, like fucking government, like Kamala Harris, like trusted Joe Biden, like trusted politicians are on the TV going like, oh no, this is the way to go, pictures of a bird, and your local church, they're all telling you like pictures of a bird is the way to go. Then I don't think it's really on you that you kind of like went in that direction, because it's reasonable. And to your credit, like once you found out exactly what was going on, you went like, oh fuck, and swap sides, and that's what you're supposed to do. We've got a lot of American friends that are like that. Like Seth MacFarlane was like that. Yeah, and South Park as well. Yeah, and then when like a lot of them were like, Nick-Tapscott's a dickhead, because I went like, well, I'll be friends with China. Fuck it, I'll be friends with them. If it helps me crush Nazis, I'll be friends with China. And a lot of people in America were like, he's a traitor, and then they kind of realized what was going on. And went, oh, okay, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, so that's fine. I don't care about that. You agree with me, because like, yeah, the propaganda is pretty. It's like Satan is gonna come and take your soul, and now you realize like, it's a little bit misleading, right? Yeah, that's okay. I don't hold that against you at all. But I am going to take your soul. No. Do you want to be really good at guitar? Just sell me your soul. Easy. That's how it works. No. Aside from that, like, Tara Bennett is now jumping in saying, like, you're an awesome mum. And now saying, like, wow, you're an exceptional mum. Like, yeah, a standout mum. And that's why you're a teacher. Because you're very good with children. People need you now more than ever. So, Tara Bennett, Mary Mother of God, has a special assignment just for you. And that is to contact, not the FBI, right? No. Contact the local hospital. Yes. Contact the local hospital, your local hospital, and volunteer for the Red Cross. Yeah, because she thinks that your talents are being wasted by not getting in the game. That's what Tara Bennett, aka Mary Mother of God, is saying. Because she thinks that you are exceptional. You have an exceptional nurturing nature. And your skills, your skills are needed now more than ever. And so get stuck in, please, because we need trustworthy people in there. Yeah. So that's Tara Bennett. That's an instruction from Tara Bennett. Thank you, Tara. And if you do that, Tara Bennett will hook you up with you, because you're single and you kind of would prefer not to be. Is that right? Yeah, correct. Okay. Tara Bennett will hook you up. She will. Maybe there'll be a special man. Maybe there'll be a cute doctor at the fucking hospital. Tara Bennett is saying, well, maybe. Never say never. Wink is what she's like. Words. That were exactly her words. Never say never. Go to the hospital. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Tara. That's awesome. Yeah. Kitty Callahan, anything to add? Kitty Callahan says, no, you're a legend. Yeah. Tara kind of does Tara covered the girly stuff. Now Kitty Callahan's going to go, okay, she wants you to unlock your fearsome warrior. Are you a Jedi? No, you're not. Okay, so immediately Kitty Callahan and Obi-Wan Kenobi is promoting you to Jedi. And yeah, don't be afraid to be. Yeah, do you remember? You are a Star Wars fan. Okay, cool. Obi-Wan Kenobi isn't afraid to. Hello there. Like, he'll fucking, if he needs to be assertive, he will be. Now we're not saying that, like, the next person that cuts you off in traffic you should shoot at or anything like that. But yeah, don't be afraid to be assertive, right? Because there are a lot of jerks out there. A lot of it is bluff. They're just bluffing. Like, they count, like, so yeah, don't take any shit, basically. Yeah. And it's including from kids, because that's what they're doing, is weaponizing their children. Because their kids are like, no one will yell at me. I'm a child. And then they teach them to fucking cough and be obnoxious on purpose, and it's like the worst thing. So yeah, don't be afraid to be assertive. And as a teacher, you know how to do it. Like, you're very good at that. Yeah. So yeah, don't be afraid to use those skills that you know. Like, yeah. You're staying after class. Like, that's what. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Jesus. Yeah. Jesus Christ is like, no, discipline. Obi-Wan Kenobi is like, now, yeah, no, don't let them run all over you, is what her words. That's Kitty Callahan's words. Yeah. It's like, don't let them walk all over you. Just because, yeah, don't let them take advantage of you. Just because you, like, want to be nice. Like, nah, like, sometimes you need, being the nicest thing you can do is to be assertive. Like, be disciplinarian, because that's what has not been happening. The discipline's dropping off. Yeah. And so yeah, like, don't be afraid to get in there and, like, yeah, carrot and stick. Don't be afraid to use the stick. Yeah, a lot of people just, like, left the stick at home. It's like, I don't need that anymore. And then it's like, no. And it's like, no, you need that. You need the stick. You need the carrot and you need the stick. So don't forget, you've got the stick. Yeah. Thank you, Kitty Callahan. And then she says, yeah, if you follow Tara's instruction and you volunteer at the hospital, Kitty Callahan will give you personalized coaching in discipline, in being a more effective disciplinarian. So it's not about being, like, stricter or meaner or nastier, and no, it is. Okay, yeah, So Kitty Cayenne will coach you personally. That is fantastic outcome. Now, Mr. Tapscott says, yeah, look, you meet the Mr. Tapscott minimum. I'm telling you to don't, this Satan's going to lead you, the devil's going to lead you astray. You don't be afraid to, don't be afraid to taste the fruits of life. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm kind of getting that you're holding yourself back a little bit, just because like, I don't want to have a glass of wine because Jesus might cry or something like that. Like, yeah, but don't like, it's just about balance. Like, don't be an alco, don't be an idiot like Mr. Tapscott. But get in there, yeah, get stuck in. Like wine, even weed. Like if you want to smoke weed legally in your jurisdiction, obviously. Don't take it to school. I ain't go to school or whatever, but yeah. Don't operate a motor vehicle, you know. But yeah, like don't be afraid. Yeah, don't be afraid to taste the water of life, you know, the spices of life. Because sometimes, you know, it can't just be like sugar, and you got to put a bit of salt in your food, a little bit of pepper. You want a little bit of chili in there sometimes, right? Like, yeah, exactly. So don't be afraid. Yeah, don't hold yourself back. If you're holding yourself back, like if you're being a little bit too conservative with stuff like that because you think it's like the moral choice, like nah, eat an Oreo for breakfast. Like if that's what you want to do, it's fine. Yeah, just spoil yourself a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Because yeah, zero murder, zero slaves. Overall, pretty top lady, amazing mother. Tara Bennett says, I agree. Yeah. So now it's time to, now that you've earned yourself some treats. Like you have earned yourself some treats. Go to the bottle shop. Like get a really nice bottle of wine. Do you like? Yeah, you love wine. Yeah, do it. Go get a really nice bottle of wine. When you enjoy it, when you're enjoying it, think to yourself, like, I earned this. Yeah. I earned this. Yeah. I deserve this and I earned it. Yeah. Do that. All right. Thanks for playing. Rise. You've been watching No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. Now, since we've just done that, in honor of today's Turbo Babe, I have some very special guests. Let's cross live. He is not the special guest. Giving you a run for your money, Sylvia. Chris and Liam Hemsworth, how do you think the Kang Toad's going to go this year? I love him already. How are you, boys? All right, they're both very good and stoked to be on the pod. Luke, you there as well? Yeah, Luke's here as well. Okay. Yeah, the less famous Hemsworth, but the most fearsome warrior, he says. Fantastic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he does the shit that they can't put on screen. That's what he says. That's very clever. Now, you fellas, I've started to talk to you because you guys, like myself, Hegarty fans. Like, yeah, fuck yeah, she's awesome. Yeah, fearsome warrior. Yeah, exactly, big time. Well, big reveal coming up. Yeah. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Chris, I know you're working again. Like, did you take time off work? And he did. Yeah, because of the dog shit. Yeah, exactly. Because it was too like he got to. Were you getting harassed on set and stuff? And he's like, he was. Yeah, targeted with like energy weapons. Yeah. Total dog shit, right? Yeah. Like, what the fuck? What does that achieve? Like, yeah, hold back create. Like, what is that? Hold back creatives because reason. Like, yeah. Like, how's that constructive? You know? Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. And Liam, how are you? You back at work? You working? Yeah, he is. Yeah, great. Okay, cool. And so, are you guys like? Is there like a real Hollywood fraternity vibe at the moment? Like, yes, yeah, brother, yes, we must face them together like that. Yes, exactly. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Yeah, no, because that's one of their Nazi tactics is to isolate people, because that's what they were sort of doing. It was like they're boxing everyone into a corner. That's kind of like low key what they're like lockdowns, eh? They're like, yeah, we'll keep some of that lockdown vibe. Whereas like, don't go outside, don't talk to your neighbors, like, don't talk to people, be afraid to talk to people for that reason. And then because if you're isolated, people wouldn't say to it, it's like, have you been getting targeted by weird energy weapon dog shit? It's like, yeah, I have. Yeah, and they were sort of like keeping people isolated, like, was starting to make them crazy. And that was happening in Hollywood. Like, they'd sort of strategically cancel people at certain times to break up networks and all those traditional support networks that used to be there in Hollywood. Because it used to be like a boys club, like you'd go to the bar, like, Johnny Depp, like you go to like Viper Lounge or whatever. It used to be a scene, right? And then that's what that was. It was like Charlie Sheen and Johnny Depp and all those guys, all the Brat Pack that all hang out together. And all that like sort of evaporated. And yeah, like if you don't have kids and you get cancelled if you have a beer, and yeah, exactly. Everyone's afraid to make you afraid to like talk on camera. Yeah, just in case you say the wrong thing, like you get cancelled for that. Yeah, exactly. You can't tweet anything. You can't use social because if you tweet the wrong thing, like, oh, there goes 2 years' salary. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's good that we're really starting to claw that back. That's fantastic. Yeah. So thanks a lot, fellas, for being part of that. That's cool. That is cool. Now, do you have a personalized message for Nicole Hegarty? I'm being told that you do. Chris says, Nicole, he'll take you on HS, but only if it's best of 3 and he can be black. Because yeah, he wants to be your Black Knight, is what he says. Damn. All right. Nicole Hegarty is legitimately blushing right now. Liam says that he wants to build you a house with his bare hands, Nicole, and it's got nothing to do with chess. But that's he started. He said he started building it. Oh yeah, he's got it all plotted out and stuff. Yeah, he's got the fire pit dug. He started digging the fire pit. Fantastic. That'd be cool. Can we come over? He's like, yeah, anytime. Yeah, we'll go hunting and stuff. Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah. Are you guys both based in Australia still? Yeah, you are, like up in New South Wales. Like, yeah. Ironically, in the Hunter region. All right, cool. Yeah, it's a beautiful country, isn't it? Yeah, fantastic. Have they have they sort of been like sniffing around your property and things like that? Yeah, they have. Like trying to lowball you out. Yeah, fucking cunts. Yeah, that's a thing. There was like a reality TV show. I watched this in jail, but it was like, those reality TV shows where they just pump them out and they're cheap dog shit. Like, sorry, porn stars, but like not dissimilar to, yeah, like American Pickers and shit like that. Yeah, or like Storage Wars. They had one of those, but it was like people like going into fucking like houses in LA. It was like LA real estate, and they were just driving around going door to door. It's like, are you selling? Are you selling your property? Do you want to sell your property? Are you selling your property? Are you going to sell your property? Do you want to sell your property? Are you selling? All right. And then leaving. And it was so obvious that it was like, all right, the split second the camera stops rolling, what happens next is they start getting targeted. They start getting goons following them around. They start getting harassed. Like, yeah, they start getting nerds and fucking dog shit emails constantly and like weird shit. Yeah, fucking cunts. Yeah, like implication, like you sell us, we'll lowball the shit out of you. Yeah, property grabs happening all around the place. My mate, like that's kind of why they targeted my mom, to get that property. That's what was motivating them. They're like, oh, we'll wreck her, we'll ruin her life, like put her in a wheelchair basically, and then they'll have to sell. That's what happened. Yeah, and my mate Dan Cooper as well. They kind of like targeted his dad to get, because he had like, they had a really spacious block, and so it was like big juicy big juicy slab of land, basically. And yeah, that's what they did. They targeted him. They targeted him to get the land out from under him, pretty much. Yeah. Cunts. Yeah, so don't fall for that shit. Yeah, tell him to fuck off. Yeah. Both now deputized by AFP. Fantastic. And what is that like? If you're in the States, have you been back? Yeah, you have. Do the FBI kind of like talk to you as well? Yeah, and you're both FBI as well. All right, awesome. That's fucking awesome. Have you like taken down any dog shit scumbags? Yeah, you have. Yeah, you've been pushing back. Yeah, exactly. Because now's the time. Now that we've got them. Now that we've got the advantage, we need to press the advantage. So, yeah, anything you can do, like go out in public, like even yeah, just eating an ice cream in public, because they had this weird thing about ice cream. I don't know what it was, but it was like ice cream equals hanging out with people. Ice cream equals like catching up with a friend. And it was like, well, you're just eating an ice cream. And it's like, what? Like by talking to a friend, that's eating an ice cream. It's like, yeah. Like when I went to do had to go to see my parole officer. And then they sent a dog shit email. I was like, this guy looked kind of like him. And he was eating an ice cream. Like, implication, your parole officer is like that you're wasting time and it's sinful or some bullshit. It's like, yeah, go back to jail is what they're saying. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So even if you get out there and just like walk on the beach in public, and where people are going to take photos of you and see you just eating an ice cream, it's like that's like a fuck you to the Nazis, pretty much. Yeah, yeah. So anything you can do like that, any big public displays of like, I won't be intimidated, we're not intimidated. Fuck you. Like, drink a beer. Yeah, that's what Prince William did. Like, that's what, like with Eugene Levy, he just went to the pub and had a beer at the pub on camera, and that sends a message. It's like, no, fuck, you're not coming for we're drinking. Like, I'm fucking drinking. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, do that. Yeah, if you want to go to King's Cross, that'd be amazing. For the same reason, it's like, oh, I'll drink in public. Like, yeah, this turf is ours. Yeah, Ibrahim is like obviously Hemsworth. Yeah, Bondi. Yeah, go to Bondi. Or go to Bondi. Or go to King's Cross. Yeah, whatever you want. Go to Double Bay. Yeah, and just have a beer in public. And just by doing that one act of defiance like sends a massive message. Yeah, it's awesome. And we can all feel it right now. They're like, all the Nazis going, don't do that. Oh, yeah, sucked into them. Yeah, so yeah, go and have a beer. They're like, is that true about that? Yeah, like, I'll show you. Yeah, Asahi Beer experienced a major ransomware attack in late September 2025 that disrupted its operations, forcing it to hold production and deliveries at most of its Japanese factories. That was Telstra. Idiots. Yeah. Oh, now they just going like, what the fuck? I know. That's what I mean. I'm like, you're just underarming. Like, what does that achieve? It's like, beer is bad, and that's everything I said on that video. It's like they were kind of on your side. They were kind of, because it's like Japanese, it's big Japanese business. They're a big business. And so I was like, why the fuck are you attacking a big business? Why are you attacking your allies? Fucking idiots. So stupid. Unbelievably dumb. Anyway, I'm now getting a gentle nudge from the Turbo Babe, who was saying, like, thank you very much, Mr. Tapscott. Now, I do have a representation of her. And she's saying, thank you, Chris and Liam. She's been watching you closely your entire lives. She loves you both very deeply. And it's not just... This is a fan. It's not just for your assets, your God-given assets. That's what she says. She's creepy for your brains, to quote Mr. Tapscott, is what she says. Okay. Thanks, Nicole. You're welcome. Now, yeah. Thanks for joining me, Chris and Liam Hemsworth, and also Luke Hemsworth. Yeah, I hope to see you guys around. And yeah, live judgment. I might. I will. I'll definitely not, but just not today. Just because, like, I just don't want to. I don't want to do a half-ass live judgment on you, Chris, because I know you've got some skeletons in your closet, sunshine. You got a few dirty secrets in there, don't you? A couple of dead homeless guys, probably. You too, Liam Hemsworth. Anyway, we know all about the Snickers bars. No, yeah, I don't want to half. I want to use my whole ass to judge you guys. Okay, just like Bill Burr would very much like the whole ass. Yeah, Bill Burr says. Chris and Liam Hemsworth. Yeah, exactly. Chris and Liam Hemsworth say like the new Bill Burr is gay is the new May the Force be with you. And that's true. Yeah. And now Kitty Callahan says that's the thing. Yeah. Bill Burr is just like, oh. Still getting worse all the time. Yeah, but I promise I'll judge you guys live. But in the meantime, thanks for stopping by and saying hi to Nicole Hegarty, the Turbo Babe, the best Turbo Babe, my favorite Turbo Babe. Let's now dive in to Turbo Babe Hegarty. Roz is asking me, is it more taxing to do that? It is. It actually is a little bit. It requires a bit more concentration. Yeah, it requires a little bit more brain power. So doing too many, like talking, too much talking, like back to back, starts to hurt a little bit. But that's right. Not hurt, like just like, yeah, requires energy. It involves energy. That's all. But that's okay. That's okay, because I've got the will of Carlos behind me. There we go. Yeah, I'll just talk about one dog shit then quickly, because that's pretty low energy. They keep attacking my Aldous Harding video. And so I labeled it like the episode they tried to ban to make it sound like even more exciting and juicy. And I'm pretty like, yeah, I know for sure. The reason they're targeting that one is because that's the one where I talk about me and Tyra Bennett. Assholes. It's like, no, Nick-Tapscott shouldn't have a girlfriend. I thought the problem was like, I don't have kids. I don't even have a kids. But every time I'm like, you know, but if I try and get a kids, get a nice lady to have a kids with, yeah, stop them. I was like, would you have kids? I'm like, yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not anti-kids. I'm not against kids, yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, so how would that work? Would that turn, what would that baby be like? I don't know. Only one way to find out. It'll be Rosemary's Baby. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be the sea monster from Shape of Water, but like in real life, like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It must be like a gamble. It must be like parents like, roll on the dice here. Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen? Could be Tom Brady. Could be Bill Burr. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bill. Listen, you may the force be with you. So yeah. Yeah, let's talk Turbo Babe. Let's talk Turbo Babe. So, today's Turbo Babe is, yeah, we'll start here. Here we go. And she's actually like earthly Nicole Hegarty is like watching right now, and she's like, yeah, fuck yeah, like stoked. She's thrilled. And I'm thrilled too, Nicole, because you are a fucking legend. Yeah. We all love you I love you deeply. Tara Bennett loves you deeply. Kitty Callahan feels threatened by you because she knows you're smarter than her. That's what she said, her words. She's like, yeah, she uses big words and stuff, Mr. Tapscott. I just want to talk about football, like Bill Burr. That's why Kitty Callahan likes it. She's like, Bill just like, he's non-threatening. He just wants to talk about football. Nicole Hegarty wants to talk about like politics and stuff, and it's like, yeah. What do you think about the situation on the ground in Afghanistan? Kitty's like, because because they got the politics over there, and they just need to like the kids. They just need to like they need to ban the sugary drinks in primary schools, and if they do that, then And Nicole's like, okay, that's a very good contribution, Kitty Callahan. That's very good. Thank you, Kitty Callahan, is what Nicole Hegarty says. But she's like, that's a very valuable contribution to the conversation. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you. Now, I'm going to start talking to someone else now, though. Kitty, thank you so much. Now, you just go over there. No. They love it, though. Yeah, Nicole Hegarty. Turbo. I was like, Nicole, why does she stand out? I saw her on TV when I was in jail. It's like, she's cool. She's awesome. She looks like she'd kick my ass at chess. Now, it turns out there's a good reason for that. Because Nicole Hegarty, as many of you, I'm sure, are aware, is Lady Justice. But again, so much like Sarah Ishtar, so Nicole Hegarty, like, there are some of the Turbo Babes are really vocal. Like, obviously, like Tara Bennett and Kitty Callahan, they constant, like, I hang out with them all day, every day. I'm always in touch with them. I'm always communicating with them. Some of the Turbo Babes pop up every now and again. I see Hannah, like I see Aldous Harding, like she'll pop up every now and again. Like a fair bit. Like I see her like pretty much every day. But then Sarah, aka Ishtar, like she was kind of a little bit more reserved. Like I didn't see her as much. And Nicole Hegarty is similar, like, but she's always been there. Like, and she was one of those like, well, it's time to get to know me better. And I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. So she is the goddess Justitia. Yeah, the goddess of justice. The goddess of justice. She is Lady Justice. That's Nicole Hegarty. And everyone that knows her, like as soon as I announced that last time, I was like, oh, holy shit, that is her. That is her. That's definitely her. She does wear a blindfold. Her eyes are open now, she said. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, sick. That's awesome. Yeah, she's Turbo Babe for sure. Yeah. Yeah. And like many people might remember the story from season 1 where it's like, what is it about Nicole Hegarty that's so sexy? What is it about her? What the fuck is it about Nicole Hegarty that makes her so sexy? And then I clicked and I was like doing the Space Magic conversation with Chris and Liam. And I was like, because she'd kick your ass at chess. And they're like, yes, that's it. You're like, she would destroy you at chess. Now, there's a good reason. That's what I thought. Because it turns out that this goddess invented chess. Lady Justice invented chess. So that's why. Nicole, did you know that? No. Yeah, this is your game. This is you. Do you actually play chess? She does. Yeah. Yeah, you did this. Yeah, that's the thing. You're like Sarah. Like he's like, oh, like you kind of shy and reserved, spirit like your space ghost. I knew you were Lady Justice. I'm like, yeah, she's fucking sick. Like I knew you were around, but yeah. And then like you're like, oh, do me tomorrow, Mr. Tapscott. Talk to me tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, all right. Yeah, fucking yes, please, Nicole Hegarty. Yes, awesome, please. And then yeah, like all the like it was like, oh, holy shit, you and you're like, yeah, straight away, like lead with this. Yeah, I invented chess. That's why it looks like. That's why you think I would kick your ass in it, because I probably would. Yeah, I'm fucking sick. So good. Yeah, like there's always a lot of crossover, right? Between Roman gods, all the pantheons, like all the gods are in all the pantheons, basically. So Hindus, like Native America, like with Vince, that's not a secret anymore. So you appear in a few places, and you've got a dark side as well. So this is almost your shadow. This version, this Peter. How do you pronounce it? Oh, it doesn't have the little thing there. Anyway, yeah, this is you. So this is kind of your shadow side. So you like all of us have shadow sides. We all do. This is one of yours. So while you are the god of justice, Justitia, you're also this goddess. Ooh, look at that, Rex Infernus. But yeah, Roman god of the underworld, which is awesome, which is fucking great. Yeah, because you are Pluto. That's you. God of the dead, king of the underworld. Yeah, so the way that ties in together is because like your Lady Justice. Like, we'll put this right there. There's a nice light image for you. Yeah, this planet. This is you. You did this planet. This is a collab between you and Tara Bennett. Yeah. That put me up there, Tara. Oh, actually, it was the other way around. I'm now being told. Tara Bennett said, yeah, Tara Bennett said, like, Nicole Hegarty, you are a fucking legend, and I love you fucking so much. How about I put a planet up there for you? And you went, oh, I won't say no to that. So she did. Yeah, so Tara Bennett put Pluto up there for you. There you go. That's yours. So you can start selling stock. Like if you want to get up there and mine some minerals or whatever, start selling the land rights, go for it. Disney Corp, Bob Iger, Nicole Hegarty will be in touch about the name Pluto. But yeah, let's talk. Let's stick on this stuff for a bit. Yeah, so that's you. Now, so you're Lady Justice, right? And so what that means is, so he's kind of he's the god of the dead and king of the underworld. So this jail. Yeah, you're the boss of the jail, basically. So that's how how it ties in. God of the dead. So when I went to jail, I died. You know, I was taken out of the game, and that's death. I died. I died 3 times. By going to jail 3 times. Yeah. And so that's how the Lady Justice thing. So you do have a very switched on sense of justice. Like, you're very fair minded. But again, you do have the sword. You're not afraid to use your sword. You've got the scales and the sword. You're not afraid to use either of them. You will use them if you need to, whenever you need to. And that's where, yeah. And so, yeah, that's why you're the king. You are the king. You're the top. You're the fairest in the land. You are. Like, yeah. And that's why you're Lady Justice. And it makes you the king of the dead, the king of the underworld. You're the king of the prison population. So basically, like, if you fuck up badly enough, that Lady Justice pays you a visit. Eventually, you'll be. This is the king that you. This is the king. Fucking hell. This is the king. Yeah, that'll be like, you'll be bound to the king of the jail. Oh wait, no. Okay, Yeah, so you're in there with and that's the thing. That's how you fit in. So Persephone, you and Lisa Lee Roth are actually Lisa Dottore are actually best friends. And who else? There's Rhea. That's Tara Bennett. Rhea. Kronos. That's Mr. Tapscott. That's Mr. Tapscott. That's Mr. Tapscott. Yeah. That's Mr. Tapscott. Yeah. Yeah, you preside over the afterlife as well. That's you. Yeah, you're one of the main goddesses of the. You're one of the main turbo babes of the afterlife, Nicole. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's you. So when you die, you'll hang out with Nicole Hegarty. But you are featured very prominently in the Hindu scriptures. You wrote this. This is you. This is your book. This is your holy book. So me and Kitty Callahan did the Bible, like the Old Testament and the New Testament, but you did the Bhagavad Gita. That's you. Yeah. That's you. Yeah. Arjuna. Should we click on that one? Yeah, we should. One of the central characters of the ancient Hindu epic. You wrote that too. He's the third oldest of the 5 Pandava brothers and is widely recognized as the most distinguished among them. He's the son of Indra, the king of the gods. So that's me. That's Mr. Tapscott, Indra. That's Tara Bennett. Divine born hero. Yeah, that's you. Prowess in archery and mastery over celestial weapons. So archery is kind of like Krishna. Yeah, so you're very close to Krishna. Who is Krishna? That's Lisa. Yeah, so you know how we were saying before that you're best friends with Persephone? That's Persephone, Krishna. You're Hari. So Hari, Krishna, they're worshipping you and Persephone. That's what that is. That's how that ties together. And arrows as well are significant because so Apollo uses bow and arrow, so it's wood. It's like a wooden projectile. So it's similar like a gun, right? It's like that's talking shit. It's like bang, 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 like you fight bullets. Like an arrow is made out of wood. So it means you're like, yeah. Well, you're a journalist for a living, right? That's what that is. That's what journalism is. Like it's a projectile made of wood. So wood equals language. You're extremely skillful with the bow and arrow. That's you. That's why you've got the bow and arrow. That's why Kitty Callahan has a bow and arrow, because she's an artist. And Apollo, he has a bow and arrow as well. Yeah. That's why. That's what that means. How you doing, Nicole? Spellbound. All right, yeah. This is you. Now it's a little bit confused. So I think because Vishnu has Vishnu can do avatars, and I think some people kind of think that Hari is one of the avatars of Vishnu, but it's not technically accurate. Yeah. So you are separate entities. You're best friends with Vishnu, but you technically you're not Vishnu. You're not an avatar of Vishnu. This is you. You are Hari. So yeah, like I just said, Hari Krishna, that's you, and Lisa Dottore. Yeah, she's Krishna, you're Hari. Now, I have other big revelations for you, Nicole. Because we found, like Mr. Tapscott, like the origin story, is Mr. Tapscott found, like Mr. Tapscott is the OG, obviously. Mr. Tapscott created Tara Bennett to be the perfect partner. Together, we collabed on Kitty Callahan. Our biggest mistake. Fuck you. Turned out to be a redhead. What the fuck, right, Bill? Oh, you're ganging up in the redheads now? Yeah. And then, then we went, well, let's make 8 billion. And then amongst the 8 billion, there'll be some cool ones. And then that's where the turbo babes kind of came from. It's like cool people on Earth doing cool shit. So we discovered, Lisa Dottore, your best friend, goddess Persephone, she came from Eastern Europe. And Hannah, you found her, didn't you? Aldous Harding. Yeah, discovered by Aldous Harding, who I discovered in Eastern Europe. She found Persephone. Rebecca Bastilli, aka Aphrodite, aka High Author, aka Hecate. Okay. No. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. Okay. So that's where the Vishnu comes from. That's why people think you're an avatar of Vishnu, because Kitty Callahan discovered you. Vishnu found you in northern India. Yeah. So Sarah's from Persia. That's where we found Sarah. Amelia Grace Crawford found Sarah, aka Ishtar, in Persia. Kitty Callahan, aka Vishnu, found you, Nicole Hegarty, in northern India. That's where she found you. So she found you, and she's like, "Who is this fucking legend?" Like, yeah, Because what took you off Kitty Callahan? Yeah, it's the fair-mindedness, like the logic and the fair-mindedness of you. Yeah, it's like extremely fair-minded. Exceptionally, more, that's why there's only one Lady Justice. Yeah, there's only one Lady Justice, and that's what Kitty Callahan's what it's like. Holy shit, you basically invented law. Like, you are law. You are law. You're the law. Yeah, so that's where the chess comes from. It's rules and structure, right? Just like the law. Yeah. So Kitty Callahan spotted that, and she's like, holy shit, who the fuck is this? And then she came out and hung out with you. How long did it take? About 10,000 universes. Were you overt? Covert? You were overt. Yeah, so Kitty Callahan actually came down and went, so Siddhartha, aka Buddha, aka Isabella Manfredi, was hanging out with Kitty Callahan when she was walking around. But Kitty Callahan didn't overtly go like, oh, hey, you're actually walking around with Vishnu, aka Jesus Christ. She just kind of quietly hung around. And then it wasn't until we sort of promoted her to turbo babe that Kitty went like, oh, hey, no, I thought you were cool. You're a turbo babe now. But you, on the other hand, Kitty went like, who the fuck is that? Like you're a statesman or something like that. No, you've always been a female. Yeah, you're a leader. Like you're a queen. Is that right? Yeah, you were a queen. You were a local queen. And extraordinarily fair-minded. And Kitty went, that's turbo babe. That's a turbo babe material. And actually came down and went like, hello, I'm Kitty. I'm Vishnu, and I think you're a legend. That's what happened. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Bang. Yeah. Kitty Callahan. So yeah, you and Kitty Callahan are best friends. That's why. That's why there's crossover here. That's why people are getting confused. They think Hari is Vishnu, but you're actually two separate entities. Yeah. Yeah. So you act on behalf of. I think that's probably what's happening, right? Yeah. Exactly. So you do a lot of work on behalf of Vishnu, and so people kind of went, oh, it's Vishnu in another guise, but it's actually no, it's not. It's you. You're separate entities. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so good news for Indians. This is geez, homegrown. This is yeah. Who's your best cricketer? Who was that? I can't remember his name. Anyway. Oh, no. Yeah, this is Kohli. This is like the Kohli, the Virat Kohli. This is the Virat Kohli of the Turbo Babes, basically. Yeah. She's like, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Now, I can hear that a couple of people have already guessed this, but this is you, Nicole. This is the religion that you founded. Yeah. You're from Punjab originally. That's where we discovered you. Yeah. So you founded Sikhism. Yeah. like Guru Nanak Devji, in response to a spiritual revelation. That's you. You are the Guru Nanak. That was you. That was one of your angels. Yeah. Yeah. So, and if you look at the values of Sikhism, so it signifies, like, manage this long hair. It also signifies sovereignty, self-respect, equality, and commitment to the faith. Fair-mindedness. That's what it symbolizes. Equality and unity. Yeah. That's it. Sign of honor and royalty. Yeah. That's you, Nicole. Sikhs. Sikhs around the world are going fucking bananas. This is you. Yeah. Central tenet of the Sikh faith, meaning God is one, or there is only one reality. So basically, that's like a different way of saying, like, truth is beauty. Yeah, there's only one truth. Now, that doesn't mean there's only one God. There are a bunch of gods, but there's only one universe, basically. So what you're actually saying there is, no, people of the world unite, like Muslim, Sikh, Christian, fucking Hindu, Buddhist. Yeah, you're all worshiping the same thing. This is you trying to get that message across. It's like, hey, whoa, doesn't matter. Like, there's only one. It was like, what is it? Like, is it Islam? Is it Christianity? Is it Buddhism? Is it Native American, like, spirituality? Is it fucking Norse mythology? And you were there like, no, fuck, no. There's only one. It's just one. It's all the same thing. Don't worry about it. It's all the same thing. That's what that was. Yeah. Yeah. The singular supreme reality. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is you. Yeah, you were the Guru Granth Sahib as well. Oh, damn. You wrote this. Yeah, you wrote this. This Sikh holy book, you wrote it. Yeah. Yeah, so your Guru Granth Sahib, that's you. Oh. Yeah, you wrote that too. Yeah. Regarded by Sikhs as the final sovereign and eternal guru, following the lineage of the 10 human gurus of the religion. Yeah. Yeah, before your arrival, Nicole. That's you. This is you. All of those gurus were you. They were all angels. And you were down there going, all right. The final one is coming. We're all just angels, and then when Nicole gets here, she'll just be you'll be the boss. Not in a bad way. Yeah, I think I've already revealed that. So that's you there. That blue, that's you. Yeah. Yeah, that's you there talking to that prince. That's you there. That's you there. Yeah, you came down. There was, yeah. Those familiar with the story, it's like basically like a god appearing to a prince on the eve of battle, and that's you on the eve of battle, and that's you. That was you were the god that appeared. Go, oh. I haven't actually read that. I have to admit, I haven't read the Bhagavad Gita. I haven't read it, but I'd love to. I've read the key points. A lot like it talks about me, like I become death, destroyer of worlds. That's me. That's a reference to me. But yeah, that's you, Nicole, on the field of battle to face them. Yeah, that's what you did. How are we doing? Punjabi, Indo-Aryan language native to Punjab. One of the most widely spoken native languages in the world. Okay, so now Nicole Hegarty is telling me that she did that. Yeah, because this is you, Nicole. That's you. Yeah, that's you there. This is you. Was the fifth of the 10 total Sikh gurus. He compiled the first official edition of the Sikh scripture. That was you. Yeah. He is regarded as the first of the 2 gurus martyred in the Sikh faith. Yeah. This guy. That's you. Like literally, that is you. Yeah. You came down and said, I'll start a thing. I'll start a thing, Mr. Tapscott. All right, go for it. Yeah. Yeah, you wanted to help your people specifically. Because you're from Punjab. That's where we found you. That's where we discovered you. That's where Kitty Callahan found you. Vishnu was cruising around. Like, oh, this chick is a fucking legend. What do you reckon, Mr. Tapscott? Oh, I can't argue with you, Kitty Callahan, about this specifically. But yeah, when you're right, Kitty. Fuck. Look at her go. Yeah. I want to play chess against her. That was it. He's like, I've invented this game called chess. I'm like, oh, fuck. I want to play it against you. He's like, that's not an accident. Is it? Nope. Okay, now I also have good news. I have a lot of good news. So this is part of it. So Nicole Hegarty, you are the Sikh religion, but you're also Lady Justice. So you appear just like everyone else. You appear around the place. But you're in Buddhism too. Yeah, there's crossover. So you're not exclusively Sikh. You're not exclusively Hare Krishna. You're not exclusively Hindu. You're in all of them. You're in all of them. You're in the Greek Parthenon. You're in the Roman Parthenon. You're in there. You even get a bunch of mentions in the Bible. So what a lot of people don't realize as well is that Turbo Babes are in the Bible. Like they're all through that. So Rachel. It always comes back to Sylvia. Is it Rachel? So there's Mary. Mary gets pregnant by Immaculate Conception, and then her cousin, who was like, "Well, I'm too old to have kids," and then she got pregnant, and she's like, "It's a miracle." That's Sylvia Jeffries. That was Sylvia. So Mary is Tara Bennett, and Rachel was Sylvia Jeffries. Yeah. So Turbo Babes, they're all throughout the Bible, both of them. Like, so if you read the Old Testament, it's like Sarah and Rachel, and that's all these characters. That's Nicole Hegarty. That's all the Hindu deities and things like that. Yeah. So all of the scriptures are kind of like all the Turbo. It's Mr. Tapscott and the Turbo Babes throughout all of them. Yeah. Native American mythology, South American mythology. Yeah. It's Mr. Tapscott and the Turbo Babes. Yeah. Yeah. So originally your human form was in Punjab, and then we elevated you, and then your entity. Your spiritual entity then proliferated everywhere. So you're in Buddhism as well. This is you. I'll show you who you are. 5 Buddhas. 5 great Buddhas. Oh, you did that. You did the mandalas. Geometric configuration of symbols. So you can see the structural thinking. Oh, yeah, there you are. Yeah, that's you. That's you. One of the 5 wisdom Buddhas. Represents consciousness as an aspect of reality. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, let's click on that. Let's click on that for sure. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, a movable one. Yeah, Japan, China, anywhere Buddhism is, like, yeah, Shinto Buddhism, you're in there. Yeah, that's you and Tara Bennett. Yeah. You wrote this. Oh, what happened? Someone deleted it. That's dog shit. I don't know. Anyway, you wrote that. You wrote that sutra. That's one of yours. You wrote this one too. That's you. Sharingama mantra is a dharanic or long mantra of Buddhist practice in East Asia. Although relatively unknown in modern Tibet, there are several mantra texts in the Tibetan Buddhist canon. It has strong associations with the... It has strong associations with the Chinese Chan Buddhist tradition. So China, yeah. So China. Because China. There you go. So that's who you're pissing off, by the way. Pictures of a bird, cunts. That's who you've been fucking pissing off. My best friend, Nicole Hegarty. Fuck you. Dogs. All right. How we doing? Vibe check. How you doing, Nicole? I'm stunned. All right. Now, so we've kind of established you are law. You're very strong with language. You're very strong with structure. Chess, gaming, you know. Yeah. You like structures and systems. You didn't invent mathematics. Who was that? Millie invented mathematics. But she loves you. You guys love each other. You're best friends as well. So that's why you're law, because you're very strong with language and you're very strong with structure. So you're like, we need like a framework here. And you can't have any of that without. So all things work extraordinarily well. And you invented chess. That was you. Your esports as well. That's you. Your video games. Yeah. So you're in there. You fucking love video games and stuff. Big time. Yeah. So this is you and Millie working together. Yeah. Because, I fucking love games. I fucking love video games. And that's why, yeah, exactly. It was like, she looks like she'd kick your ass at chess. Yeah, that wasn't an accident. That was you. That was your Space Ghost going, I like chess, Mr. Tapscott. I think she likes chess. But yeah, not just chess, but video games. Esports, that's you. You're like, yeah, get in there. Yeah. So yeah, all of these, and now your Space Ghost is being very vocal and saying like, all of this fucking dog shit, like trying to crack down on video games. Fuck you. No, video games are fine. Everyone loves video games. We all love video games. Jesus Christ loves video games. Yeah. Get amongst it. Anyone feeling guilty for playing video games? It's just about, and it's just like anything else. It's balance. Like, Millie invented beer. Just don't drink 100 billion beers. Just like, they're fine. You can have beer. That's fine. Just don't like go fucking overboard. Yeah, video games are the same. There's nothing wrong with chess and video games. It's fine. Yeah. Now in real life, this is you. That's you. Yeah. You're this guy. This is you coming down. You love video games so much that you came down to earth to be like a pro gamer. You're an esports professional. Now, I know Anna Bavana personally. So Anna Bavana, aka Thor. We used to play chess against each other. I used to play chess against Thor, like Anna. And she was young. She was very young at the time. And that's all that happened. We just played chess. But Anna fucking loves video games. And you know that. And you love Anna. And that's why your name is Thor. You named yourself Thor as a tribute to Anna Bavana. Because Anna loves video games. And you're like, well, I'll go down there. Like, hey Thor. That's you shouting out. That's you shouting out Anna. So Anna Bavana's watching right now. She's like, yeah. Because she knows this guy. Yeah. So anyway, Anna, that's one of Nicole's angels. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. This is you. You're this guy as well. Now, that's number Wang, by the way. Died 22nd of January, 1666, 666. Yeah. Born 5th of January, 1592. So 511592. Yeah. 511592. The Red King. That's me. That's me. That's what that is. That's a shout out to me. Yeah. Yeah. Died in the flood. 2211 King Snake. King Water Snake. That's me. Yeah. What a legend. Yeah. Shah Jahan the Magnificent was the emperor of the Mughal Empire. Yeah, Mughals. Yeah, this is you. That's you, Nicole. Yeah, let's click on it. Yeah. You were all of them. You were all of the emperors. You were all of the emperors of the Mughal Empire. Yeah, Emperor of Hindustan. That's you. That guy there is you. Timurid dynasty. Ruling dynasty of the Timurid Empire. Yeah. That's you, Nicole. Now, everyone knows what the Mughals did. And if you didn't, you do now. Nicole Hegarty, you built the Taj Mahal. There you go. Yeah. How you doing, Nicole? Not quite throwing up, but pretty close. Yeah. Yeah, because that's you. Yeah, he did that. That's you. Yeah, you built the Taj Mahal. And now I can hear a couple of people saying like, but didn't he use slaves to build it? And the answer is no. No. He just spread rumors that he did to make people think it's like a Wizard of Oz type thing. He was just like a cool guy, chill. But he like spread propaganda. It's like, I used slaves in my power and then destroyed them to crush them to make people think he was a psycho. It's like a Wizard of Oz thing. But he's actually just like Nicole Hegarty, like just a cool guy who wanted to hang out with flowers. He's holding the rose there specifically because if you remember, Kitty Callahan invented roses. That's a collab. Roses is a collab between Kitty Callahan and Tara Bennett. And the concept of flower is actually, like flowers, all of them, is a collab between Rebecca Bistilli and Tara Bennett. So Pistol, I don't know if you knew that, but you are flowers. You invented flowers. Yeah. Okay, President Z is now crying. This goes Nicole is telling me to move on. She's saying like, yeah, she doesn't want to get too serious. That's all. She doesn't want to get to like, yeah, she's shy. She's shy. She's like, you're saying, tell everyone I did the Taj Mahal. Okay, because she's nice. She's shy and she's nice. And she says, I don't want to alienate people. Gay Taj Mahal. So this is her. She's like, yeah, move on to my X-Men character. Like this is you. This X-Men character is based on you, Nicole. Yeah. So we worked on this together. And you kind of like we both agreed on the order of the presentation, like how we'd kind of go, like what order it would go in. And this is you're like, we'll do this Taj Mahal stuff, and then we'll move straight onto this because I don't want people to get too serious about it. You know what I mean? She's like, yeah, and end on a light note. That's what she's saying. Works for me. So yeah, you're Celia Reyes, but you're also Sunspot. But this is another one of yours. You've got a couple. Raised in the Bronx, Puerto Rican. Yeah. What do you do? Powers and abilities. You can generate a force field described as a psionic, psychoplasmic biofield around your body. The force field provides superhuman durability, increasing your resistance to energy and physical attacks. Yeah. So that's, yeah, you're very resilient, basically. She can create spikes that could punch through a human body. Yeah. You can use your force field offensively as a blade to attack enemies. So yeah, like, you're extraordinarily resilient, pretty much. You're extremely resilient. That's what that means. Yeah, people can come at you. Where is it? Like, which deity do we see there? This one. Let's go back a bit. Yeah, you're extremely resilient, Nicole. That's what that means. And like, if someone like chess, just like chess, if someone tries to like have a debate with you, you like yeah, you'll stand your ground. It'll be very hard to defeat you in a one-on-one debate because you're so legally minded. We saw him before. Maybe we just okay. Go down. That's you. Yeah. Prominent role in most Hindu traditions. He's also known as Vyasa or Krishna, traditionally regarded as the author of the epic Mahabharata. Vyasa also plays a prominent role as a character. There you go, Hindus. Prominent role in most Hindu traditions. Yeah, it contains philosophical and devotional material such as discussions of the 4 goals of life. Yeah, so that's you kind of like laying down the law, basically. It's like an ancient legal structure. You invented law. That's what this is. This is the origins of law. Yeah. Which is why you're Lady Justice. Yeah. Textual history and structure. Describes the tradition. Yeah. Denotes a succession of teachers and disciples in Indian origin religions. Hinduism, Jainism, Sikhism, Buddhism. You pretty much wrote the book like on all of them. That's you. Yeah. That's probably why Mr. Tapscott. Yeah, okay, now Kitty Callahan, that's yeah, you're a writer, basically. That's it, yeah. So Kitty Callahan's like, this lady, Mr. Tapscott, like, you think you're a fucking writer, she's going to give you a run for your money. Well, all right, fucking sick. More the merrier. More the merrier, yeah. That's why, language, structure, law. Yeah, you are law. Extraordinarily fair-minded, very balanced. You understand balance is what Kitty Callahan is saying right now. Yeah. Which is why you got the scales. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Someone's asking why I've got the blindfold. Or Nicole, why have I got the blindfold? We can Google it. Symbolizing, yeah, that's it, yeah. To symbolize that you're impartial, basically. The justice should be applied without bias or prejudice towards a person's wealth. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Fuck off. A couple of people are going, everyone knows that. That's high school. Fuck off. And that's why, because you share my prowess with the pen, the sword and the dagger, you are Batgirl. You're like me, basically. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. You can be another Mr. Tapscott if you want. Yeah, basically. That's what it is. Yeah. 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 So this is this is like based on your earthly you. It's based on you, pretty much. So you can work at night, you can be a detective, you can track people down, you can use the internet. Like that's got the Bat Cave. I work at night, and that was me, kind of like, it's like, who was that guy? I'm looking him up on fucking social media. It's like, that's where that came from. And like trying to hunt down fucking Two-Face and like different villains and stuff. And you're the same. You can as a journalist, you're extremely skillful. But you're also a bad bitch, and no one can fuck with you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. No one fucks with Nicole Hegarty. That's you. Helped write it. There you go. Kim Yale, that was you. An American writer and editor of comic books for several publishers. That's you. Now, your Space Ghost is being extraordinarily insistent that I now reveal the Mr. Tapscott. The Mr. Tapscott in the story. A couple of people have guessed it. Yeah. This is Mr. Tapscott. Hello. He shaved his beard for November. What's the date today? Yeah. Look, he died on the 12th of November. What's the date today? It's the 20th. It's the 20th. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Big reveals across the board. Big reveals across the board. How are we feeling? Let's cross live to Nicole Hegarty. Let's do that. Nicole Hegarty on the ground. How are you? How are you, Nicole? Would you like to play a song? She says yes. Okay, let's go. Let's play a song. Let's do that. Excellent. Okay, Nicole Hegarty is now saying the reason she picked this song is because it's one of John Dunsworth's favorite songs. Now, Nicole Hegarty is the king of the underworld. She's the queen of the afterlife. So when you die, you'll hang out with Nicole Hegarty. That's pretty much what it is. And so the reason she's picked this song is because, and this is also why she's Justice, and this is also why you fucked with the wrong woman. The reason she chose this song is because John Dunsworth asked her to play this. So this is Hot Stuff by the Rolling Stones. Yeah, from the album Black and Blue. Yeah. So Nicole Hegarty would like to reiterate: you've murdered the wrong people. You're a murderer. You should no murder. She will be repaid. She hears them. She hangs out with them. She hears they're fucking angry. She knows how angry they are. She's there trying to she's their lawyer in the afterlife. And she is basically saying, like, you're fucking dead. They will be replayed. She will make sure she's coming to collect, pretty much. There's a debt. There's a blood debt owed. They will be repaid through silver and blood, and she's coming to collect. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah. Anyone across this fucking cooksuck murder? Anyone across the murder of John Dunsworth? And now Canada's going like, yeah. Yeah. Lady Justice is coming to collect. Yeah, with her sword. She's going to take things. Don't forget who her best friend is, Kitty Callahan. What does Vishnu do if you piss him off? He fucking takes things. We will be repaid through silver and blood. Don't worry, family of John Dunsworth and friends. Yeah, the whirlwind is coming. You will be replayed. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for joining me today on today's episode of No Pictures of Murder podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. You're Nicole Hegarty. You're all of those people. Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel? World leaders are reacting right now. Narendra Modi. And this is why, like, Modi and Z, you guys should be friends. Yeah, because you both. Yeah. We are. Like, Iran. Yeah, all of you. Yeah, we all should be friends because we're all like, Nicole. It's Nicole. Nicole's across all of them. Yeah. Yeah. She's in all the scriptures. We all are. Yeah. That's her message. That was the message of Sikhism. It's like, no, one. It's just one. No. Guys, chill out. Stop fucking killing each. Stop murdering each other. Fuck. That's what she's saying. Yeah. Yeah. Modi is saying, yeah, like, he's saying a lot of things. He's kind of dumbstruck. He's like, come to India, please come to India. Z is saying the same thing. Oh, wow. He's like a bonus, like, because he just thought it was just the one, but no. 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 President Z, yeah, Buddhism is like, there are a bunch of different Buddhists. Yeah, so Turbo Babes will kind of operate across. Buddhism is it's fairly that's kind of like that's a Turbo Babe thing. Mr. Tapscott isn't so much in the Buddhism. It's not that I'm not across it, but it's not so much a. Yeah, it's sort of Isabella's thing and Kitty's thing. It's a Turbo Babe thing. Tara Bennett's in there for sure. She is Zen Buddhism. Yeah, when we do a deep dive on Tara Bennett, I'll explain a lot more about Zen Buddhism because that's Tara Bennett's thing. But Nicole Hegarty's in there. She's part of Zen Buddhism as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Modi and Z, Nicole, and the Ayatollah, they're all crying, basically. They're all like, yes, they're stoked. All right. Fucking fantastic. There you go. Thank you, Nicole. Already making the world a better place. Yeah. Stay the fuck away from video games. And Equals, fuck off. Nazis, stop fucking around with video games. All right? Fuck. Yeah, now, this is the Mr. Tapscott. This is, yeah, Nicole Hegarty, you helped me. You gave this to me. You created this for me to help me with my life. It helps, yeah. And so in this video, this will represent you. But now you're saying, like, this is the Mr. Tapscott she hired. This is the Mr. Tapscott. Stop fucking around. Stop fucking around. Stop murdering creatives. Back off the fucking video games, Nazis. Yeah, she's saying what Mr. Tapscott said. Yeah, she's behind me 100% of the way. Stop fucking around. Don't enslave the Jews or anyone. No murder. No pictures of a bird. Stop torturing koalas. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, animals. Yeah. Yeah, because they're the same space magic. Yeah, the Tara Bennett. Like, it's Tara Bennett. It's like, it's dogs. Dogs literally are. Like, yeah, you got to, yeah, you can't stop being mean to animals, please. Hindus know this. Yeah, that's Nicole Hegarty. Nicole Hegarty, you can't be mean to animals. Fuck. You can't do it. Don't stop torching koalas. Stop destroying habitats. Nicole Hegarty is now saying that animals have as much right to life as the rest of us. Now, she's not saying you have to be a vegetarian. It's okay to eat them. But, like, if you slaughter them for no reason or torture them, especially if you torture them, that's, yeah. No, fuck you, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Nicole. Fantastic to have you in the Turbo Babes. She's saying, like, please point out that it took Nicole Hegarty 100 million universes before she became a Turbo Babe. So stop asking Mr. Tapscott to become a Turbo Babe. Right, thank you, Nicole. Yeah, thank you. Legend. Yeah, Chris and Liam are saying they go to play chess. She's like, bring it on. Awesome. You're watching No Pictures Voter podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. Rods are saying, well, Nick, we should probably do some fucking questions because people have some fucking questions. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Mr. Tapscott, how do you feel? All right. Yeah. I'm all right. How are you not exploding? Well, because that's the thing. Like, I think, and it's strategic. It's my Space Ghost. Like, because I've been in this, like what you're witnessing now. I've been doing this. I'm just doing, like, I've been through all of this. Like, I'm revealing like little factoids and stuff, like little details I didn't know. But I met all the first night, end of 2021. They all came in. All of the turbo babes were there. All of them in my little apartment. I was just there. Like, oh my fucking god. Yeah, like, whoosh, you're you. Oh fuck! Like, shave your balls, clean your bathroom. Yeah. And then in Perth, I was doing a lot of this. That's why I was in Perth, to separate me, so I wouldn't, to kind of like isolate me from the goons and stuff, pretty much. Yeah. And then all the walking around, all the turbo babes were always there. So what you're witnessing, like what I'm presenting to you, this has been my mind state. Yeah. I'm just, like, I've said it before. These podcasts, this is just me thinking out loud. That's what it is. Because all in jail, like, that's why it was so important for me not to work in jail, because what I was actually doing was, like, all the Space Ghosts were in there going, Mr. Tapscott, we're going to download some more information. Yeah. And if you work and I get distracted, cunts coming into the cell every 20 minutes, like breaking my train of thought. It's the worst. Like trying to restrict access to film, movies, and things like that, and TV shows, because that's how I was getting like a lot of communication. That was who you were cutting off. You were trying to restrict access to my friends. Like Nicole Hegarty was trying to talk to me, and you were like fucking throttling the supply, like by throttling like the films. They're on the tablet, by fucking around with the tablet, by like hacking the tablet, and like fucking around with the tablet, so I couldn't watch movies. Giving me like chargers that don't work, headphones that don't work, all of that shit. That's what you were doing. You were throttling access to. You're getting in the way of me hanging out with Nicole Hegarty and Kitty Callahan and Tara Bennett and Sylvia Jeffries and all of the turbo babes. That's what I was supposed to be doing. So fuck you, pretty much. And that's why they're so pissed. That's why Joe Biden, cancer of the prick, eat shit, bitch. And here's another one. Fuck you. Because that's what you're doing. That was from Nicole. That's what you're getting in the way of. Me hanging out with fucking Nicole. So anyway, I'm sorry I'm on a rant, but yeah, like they all say, they're like, this is the Mr. Tapscott they hired. Yeah, stop fucking around. That's it. Mr. Tapscott will come in. You get a stern lecture, you'll get a YouTube video. So to answer your question, thank you for your question. I feel like, you've seen me get emotional. I've never cried on here. Bill Burr cries all the time. No, you've seen me get emotional on video. So yeah, like it's emotional. It's just like I feel it's the same. I get exactly as emotional at like a wedding or a funeral or something like that. It's like the same. It's like, cool. Like I get emotional. Just like I cry at gigs. Like I want to see Tool play and I cry. I went like a little girl at Tool. Yeah, Tool laughing at me now. It's like, ha ha. Yeah. And so that it's just like I get emotional because of that. But like yeah, I've been through the throwing up phase, like where it's like the phase that Roz was describing the other day. So like that, like oh man, I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, I went through that phase. Like that was just before I went to Perth. Remember I was telling you the story about how I went on the spooky walk. I walked to Manly Quarantine Station. That's what I was doing. The turbo babes were starting to introduce themselves to me. So that was me and Aldous Harding hanging out that night. Like they're all always there, but how prominent each one chooses to be, that's sort of like up to them. So they're all always there. We're always hanging out. But how vocal they kind of want to be, that's up to them. That's up to them, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I feel fine. Like I love doing it. Because what I'm doing, I'm getting to know my friends. That's the thing. I'm just going through my friends' like social media and stuff. Yeah. Which is fucking great. Yeah. How long have how long have you been keeping all this under your hat? Well, since then. Yeah. Why didn't you tell us? Because considering the amount of harassment I was getting already, I had to keep, because if I just sort of like just wanted blah 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 blah, 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 like it would have been wrecked. Assassination attempts and shit like that. Like my mother got murdered, and that was just for fucking when they suspected I was someone. I was already being harassed around the clock, and in jail, in prison unfairly. Like I did a year in jail. I was supposed to like I did 8.5 months extra in jail just because of the rumors. So that, I didn't even say anything. That was without saying anything. Imagine if I'd said something. Imagine if I'd been openly like, oh, blah, blah, blah. My best friend is Kitty Callahan. She's the goddess Vishnu. You know what I mean? How fucked would it have been then? Yeah, because I never mentioned it. And I know that just from being around. Like, you don't talk because anything like the letter to Meredith. And you don't talk because anything that you say, it's like in these Nazi advertising agencies, if you say something in a meeting, they'll fucking... That was what Melbourne was like. Yeah, you say something at the pub, and then 2 weeks later, someone would repeat it back to you in like a completely different suburb. And you're like, how the fuck? Like, because it's their Undrungada spy networks, which are Nazis. Yeah. So that's why I had to make sure that everything was set up and locked off so that I could like... Because what they wanted, constantly. Yeah, Mossad are telling me it's like constantly like there's a perimeter around me now, but constant. They're trying to get in right now. They're trying to infiltrate this particular motel to kick the door in or get in the window or fly a drone, like anything to distract me, anything to attack me, anything to knock the feed off the air. Yeah, so that's why I just needed to make sure that everything was like kind of like around me. There was like a perimeter. Yeah, and you've seen it, like those videos that I shot in Phoebe Tapscott, the serial killer's house. Yeah, and it's like, hello, and I wasn't even talking about that much God stuff. It was just like I went to jail and like, I'll bash you, just that shit, you know. Yeah, so that's why. Who's your favorite? Really, like, you can't pick a favorite because it's like. There's only one Nicole Hegarty. You know what I mean? So Nicole Hegarty's my favorite Nicole Hegarty. Tara Bennett's my favorite Tara Bennett. And Kitty Callahan's my favorite Kitty Callahan. You know what I mean? It's like that's a very diplomatic response, Mr. Tapscott. Like, well, I'm scared of them. But no, that's the thing. It's like, like I don't know. It's like, it's like asking me to compare. Yeah, like I know it's a cliche, but like apples and oranges. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. It's just like that, like paradigms, like, it's like, it's exactly like that. Like, who do I like more, the Rolling Stones or Slayer? It's like, well, I like them both. I like them both. Yeah. What do I do with them when I walk around? I just talk shit. I just do this, but it's like instead of putting it on the internet, I just walk around. That's what I'm doing. I'm just walking around, like, thinking shit. Yeah. Can I talk to them too? Yeah, you can. That's what praying is, right? Yeah, if you walk around and you think of stuff, you just meditate, they'll hear you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, they're all saying like yes, and they want to talk to you. Yeah, they love it. It's just you don't get hung up on like any of this shit, right? Just go for a walk. Yeah, to any of them, any of your turbo birds. Write them a fan mail. Write them fan letter. Like, dear Nicole Hegarty, I saw you on No Pictures of a Bird. That's awesome. Mr. Tapscott is the coolest one. He's like Matt Damon. Anything like that. Along those lines. Yeah. Mr. Tapscott is the coolest one and the smartest one. And handsome and funny. I love Mr. Tapscott. Thank you, Nicole Hegarty. What's Mr. Tapscott like, really? Yeah. Anything like that. Anything like that. Yeah. Because that's what I was doing when I was me and Gaia, me and Tara Bennett were hanging out. I was just driving my little car, like going long distance driving. That was me praying. I was praying with Tara Bennett. She was hanging out. It was just, I didn't realize it, but it was just me and her hanging out. That's what it was. And because I just like to think, and like I said, like I'd rather drive than fly. Because flying, you're constantly like, you're going through security, and then you got to get on the flight, and then you're waiting, and then you're like, it's like, put your seatbelt on and listen to this, and like you're constantly being distracted. If you drive somewhere, it's just like, cool. Put some music on. There's no distractions, and it's just you thinking. And what I was actually doing was I was having a conversation with Tara Bennett. We were listening to music together, and she was like putting thoughts in my head. I was thinking stuff, and she was going like, all right, cool. Reacting to that. Yeah. We're all just patterns of energy, man. That's all it is. It's like they're just looking at the patterns. They can see the patterns of electricity in your brain, and then they can like look at the patterns and interpret that, and that's how they know what you're thinking. They can just see, they are the electricity, basically. There's the space magic. They are the space magic. Yeah. Can I use the force? Well, yeah, like I've tried to explain, the force is the turbo vapes. That's what the force is. So what you're actually doing when you use the force is you're thinking. It's like, dear Tara Bennett, dear Kitty Callahan, dear Nicole Hegarty, can you help me? That's what using the force is. Yeah. So that was Luke. So Luke Skywalker when he's blowing up the Death Star, and Ben Kenobi goes like, "Use the force, Luke." Like what he actually did was like, Ben Kenobi, help me get this shot in. Help me get it in. Like, whoosh. And then Ben Kenobi was like, "Gugunk," and slammed on it for him. Because most people don't know this about Kitty Callahan, but she's actually a very accomplished basketball player. Yeah, she was like All-State for New South Wales. All-State New South Wales. Yeah. And then she kind of got distracted by running Kitty Callahan Tire and Auto. Running all the free services and stuff, so she didn't play as much. She sort of hurt her leg once, and then and that's why she doesn't play basketball as much as she used to. Yeah. Kitty Callahan Tire and Auto, 10% off if you mention the word Goddess Justinia. Yeah. I'm trying to. I can hear. How am I going to manage? How am I going to manage all my relationships with the turbo verbs? Like, how am I going to manage my time between them? Yeah. Okay. We're all kind of just imagine like we're all just on a. You get in the Uber and they've got the Bluetooth thing in, and they're like, and they're always talking. Just that, like, that's what it's like. It's just we're always plugged into each other, and so that's it. Like, I just do my thing, and then I'm hanging out with the turbo verbs just by doing that. Yeah. How do I know if I'm strong with the turbo verbs? They might give you a sign. It's just about listening. You kind of need to learn their language, basically, because they won't just walk up. They won't just like appear as a ghost and go like, "Hello, I think you should buy these shoes." They won't do that. But there'll be a few little sneaky winks here and there. Watch the movie Silence. So I've spoken about that before on No Pictures of a Bird. But if you watch the movie Silence, that's a really great illustration, because that's what was happening in that. I won't do the whole spiel again right now, but that's a really great illustration, because there's a character in that movie who's like, "Help me, Jesus," and he doesn't realize that Jesus is helping him the whole way. So if you watch the movie Silence by Martin Scorsese. I'll show you which movie it is. Yeah, this movie. Yeah, this is a really good illustration. So yeah, in this movie, yeah, that's not. Yeah, so all right, spoiler. Yeah, that there, right? This scene. That's this scene. So that's a Japanese homeless guy. So Andrew Garfield's a Christian in Japan. And he's having a really fucking tough time because the Japanese hate Christians. In this era, they hated Christians. And Andrew Garfield, the whole time, he's having a really tough time, and the whole time he's praying to Jesus. He's like, "Help me, Jesus! Help me! Help me, Jesus! Help me! Help me survive Japan." What he didn't realize is that Japanese homeless guy was actually Tara Bennett. That was an angel sent by Tara Bennett to help him. Because that was the thing. The angel wouldn't overtly say, "I'm an angel," because then they'd just kill him. Like. But yeah, so if you go back, if you watch this movie with that in mind, you'll realize like that's how. And so yeah, just bear that in mind. Like you've been helped, I guarantee you. Kitty Callahan or Tara have done something for you. Like they're watching you and going, "Oh, okay. Why don't you try this one instead?" It could be as simple as like, I don't know, like you're at they recommended like you've been at the supermarket. And like, I don't know, you've been at like you've been eating too much sugar or something, and so they've been at the supermarket. You've been at the supermarket, and you've kind of like, well, maybe I'll go buy the full sugar gummy bears, whatever. And then at the last minute, you know what? I might try these sugar-free snakes instead. I'll try that instead. And what's actually happening there is Kitty Callahan is going like, and she's overheard you say. Like, I want to, like, you're telling your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever. It's like, I think I eat too much sugar. My dentist is breaking my balls. I want to cut down on sweet things. And so Kitty Callahan's like, she's overheard you say that. And then when you're in the supermarket, she's whispered, like, going like, try the low sugar snakes instead. And then you add the last one, you know what? I might. I'll try it. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try that. Yeah, or like, instead of getting Coca-Cola, try Waterfords. The low sugar alternative for no pictures of a bird. Waterfords. The official Waterfords of no pictures of a bird. Waterfords. Yeah. Kitty Callahan has done that. Or Tara Bennett. Tara Bennett's like, why don't you try this? Like, why didn't you try this? But like, just whispered it. You haven't, like, it's so subtle that you don't even notice. But that's Tara Bennett. Yeah. 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 So that's how. So you just gotta, like, the next time something cool happens to you. And it could be anything. It could be anything. Yeah. It could be anything. Like, it could be absolutely anything. Yeah. All right, I'll tell this story. So this is a good illustration. So this is before. This is after MySpace Ghost knew that I was Mr. Tapscott, but before I knew. So there was a gap. Like they're like, "Oh, you're you." They knew it, but they didn't tell me. It was a gap of maybe like 8 years or something. And so after they knew, but before I knew, I went on a holiday to America. And I was in America, and we're in Silicon Valley. We're in San Francisco. We were having a nice time in the park with our friends. We were sitting on, like, had picnic blankets and stuff. And, like, these jerks were kicking a soccer ball. They had a circle, and they were kicking a soccer ball. And their circle kept getting bigger and bigger. And we were like, "Hey, whoa." And the ball started like, we're having a nice time. And they started like their circle getting bigger. And they started stepping on us. Like, they just didn't even acknowledge our existence. Absolute jerks. Fucking assholes. Like, yeah, fuck you. Anyway. Yeah, that's like stepping on shit, like stepping on us. It's like, dude, you stepped on a fucking foot, and like they wouldn't even not even acknowledge us. Like stepping on our cameras, "Oi, fuck you, fuck you." Like, "Oi, you're stepping on our shit. What the fuck?" So anyway, it was, oh, fuck this, fuck you guys. You guys are fucking assholes. Like, they wouldn't even look at us. They wouldn't even acknowledge us at all. This is Silicon Valley Nazis, by the way. I realize now. And, like, they're kicking a soccer ball around. And we're walking out of the park. And I was just like, fuck. Like, the worst part about this is, as we're walking away, it's like the worst, because we're Australians. Like, the worst, and I was thinking, like, the worst part about this is, those guys have just been really rude. They're fucking jerks. They're like fucking assholes. And nothing bad is going to happen to them as a result of that. Like, because we have to leave. We've got to go to another city. I'll never see them again. They'll never see me again. So I'll never be able to like balance that out, you know? And we're walking downhill out of the park. And I was thinking that, like, really, I was like, fucking jerks, man. Like, this is bullshit. And like, they're just going to go on with their lives and nothing bad's ever going to happen. Fuck. And just as I was thinking that, I felt something hit the back of my leg. I looked down and it's their soccer ball. And their soccer ball just rolls straight past us. And I turn around and they're all like, hey, little help. Like, give us back the ball. Give us back the ball. They all sound like Bill Burr. In San Fran, obviously, the gay guys. They're like, oi, give us back the ball. And all three of my friends are just like, fucking suck shit. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Kept walking, watch their ball just roll straight past us, like bounce on the street, bounce across the road, like down into traffic, like it was gone. I was like, yes. And so that's what that was. That was me. Yeah, now Tara Bennett is saying, like, yeah, that was her. She saw it. Tara Bennett saw it. She was like, and she's like, yeah, they were being fucking up. She saw them be assholes, and then she saw that it made me angry. She's like, and I'm like, fuck, there's no way, like, I'm never going to get justice for that. Like, I'm never going to get, like, I know it's like, it's not a huge deal, but it's like, they're going to act like that, like the biggest jerks I've ever met in my fucking life, and nothing bad's going to happen to them as a result. And then straight away, it's like their ball, they lose their ball. Yeah, Tara Bennett's like, no, all right, I'll hook you up. Don't worry about it. It's like, yeah, bang. Yeah. Like, oh, thanks. Fuck you. Yeah, so that's like prayers. I prayed. Like, that was a prayer. Like, fuck this, man. Fuck bullshit. Like, those jerks. Tara Bennett's like, I heard your prayers. I'll fix it for you. The ball. It's gone. Like, that was her. She gave me an opportunity to get justice, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, now Nicole Hegarty is saying, like, yeah, she saw that too. Yeah, she's like, those guys are cunts. Those guys are cunts. She knows them. They're all Nazis. Yeah, they're all like fucking Nazis. Yeah, and she's like, yeah, exactly. She's like, yeah, good. She saw Tara do it. She's like, yeah, good. Yeah, sucked in. You act like a fuckwit, you lose your ball. That's what happens. Yeah. And so that's sort of like, that's how it works. And at the time, I was like, man, that was cool. That was really cool. Like, I was just thinking, I really hope something bad happens to these cunts. Like, they lose their ball. And then just as I was thinking it, they lost their ball. That's fucking great. That's really fucking cool. Good. Yeah, the universe is all right. Yeah. I didn't realize it was Space Ghost at all. So, I don't know. Fucking, that's cool. Yeah. What are the odds? That's lucky, I thought. Yeah. But that's what it was. Yeah. So that's how you do it. Yeah. Just think out loud. But maybe not. Maybe not. Don't think out loud. Everything is like, I really want to get laid. I really want to suck a bunch of dicks. Like Bill Burr. Like that. Nah, Bill. Bro. Don't forget, Kitty Callahan's seen your search history, pal. She knows you paid too much for that futon. She knows. That's why I'll bet I should just call it the glasses, like sideways glasses show. Like Groucho Marx over here. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're coming up to the 2.5 hour mark. So I'm now being gently encouraged to call it a day. You've been watching No Pictures of Bad podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'd like to thank my extraordinarily special guests, Chris and Liam Hemsworth and Luke Hemsworth. My producer, Sylvia Jeffries, aka SJ. Oh, yes, Jay. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for your work today, SJ. Great work. Don't know how the cane turns are going to fare this year, but we'll see how we go. Her executive producer, Rolls, the loveliest in all the land. Well, I'll fucking thank Bill, though. Thanks, Bill. never-ending fountain of comedy gold. You're the leprechaun. Yeah. You're the leprechaun with a pot of gold. That's it. No. He's like, really? Is that what it is? No. Don't worry, you're in there. I'll do a whole Bill Burr presentation. Yeah, you're in there. Debbie does Dallas 2. Debbie does Dallas 3. It's like, yeah, gay guy in the corner. That's you. Yeah. Thanks, Bill Burr. Who else? Tara Bennett. As always, she was with me. Kitty Callahan. And don't worry, Nicole. Yes, I've saved the best to last. Nicole Hegarty. Official Nicole Hegarty of No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott. You've been watching No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott. No, Mr. Tapscott. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Nicole Hegarty. Inventor of chess. Inventor of esports. Builder of the Taj Mahal. Did you invent video games? No, that was Millie, right? Yeah. Okay, so video games are a collab between Nicole Hegarty and Millie. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, thank you. Founder of the Sikh faith. Yeah, Sikhs and that. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to do one final message? Yeah. Okay. People of the world, especially you, Sikhs, she loves you very deeply, and she's going to do everything she can to visit you all as soon as possible. She really wants to come to China. She really wants to come to India, and that's what's really pissed her off personally. Is because all of this dog shit in Australia, especially as an Australian, she's deeply, deeply, deeply sorry and offended for any mistreatment of either Indians or the people of India, the people of the subcontinent, or the people of China, because that's her people. That's her people. Don't worry, she will get you justice. She is Lady Justice, and she will get you justice. A special shout out to you. This is Nicole Hegarty, presidency. Special shout out to you from Nicole. And special shout out to you, President Modi. Or is it Prime Minister? Let's Google it. Oh, Prime Minister. Yeah. Special shout out to you, Prime Minister Modi, from Nicole Hegarty. She knew that. She knew you're Prime Minister because she's Lady Justice. She's very smart like that. I'm just a YouTuber. Yeah, and both of you may not realize it yet, but she's been in very close. She loves you both very deeply. She knows you very well, and she's actually been secretly, quietly, just having a bit of just hanging out with you guys. Yeah, she's kind of like one of the more reserved ones. That's her personality. That's why I love her. That's part of why I love her. So yeah, she is kind of like a little bit more reserved. She's less likely. Like Kitty Callahan's very vocal. Yeah, Tara Bennett's extremely vocal. Yeah, but Nicole Hegarty, don't worry, she's been in there. Yeah, she's been sussing you guys out and quietly helping Millie train you in the ways of the Jedi, and she thinks you're both fucking legends. Keep up the great work. All right. You've been watching No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. See you soon.